Salute everybody. We are in Crystal City, Michigan, at the Hurykane Trapper's Church, where we gonna ask some questions. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Shouts out to everybody. And this has been a rough one, y'all. A lot of anger, sadness, depression, mostly anger. I'm tired. I'm tired. Sometimes I just don't know. Sometimes I don't know. What do you do? What do you do when you really just how can I put it? People that gives up, people that give up on themselves. What do you do with that? How do you cope? Friend, family member, or lover. How do you cope? What can you do? After all my years, I realized I can't do shit because it's up to the individual. My God, I wish I had all the power, money, and resources to help every fucking body. I really wish I could. I really wish I could end homelessness. I really wish I could end the pain and troubles that happen in everybody's life. But most of the shit that happens in people's life, the shit is internal. You can't get rid of the fucking demons that's inside of a person's head or heart or spirit. You can't fight no invisible entity. It's up to the individual. So if anyone out there that is battling with alcoholism, that's battling with addiction, that's battling with struggling to keep their fucking mind right, I'm going to tell you this. Do what you love to do. Occupy your mind with the things you love. What's keeping me from alcoholism, music, art, literature, podcasting, gaming, talking to y'all online, talking to caring people behind the scenes that understand my pain that I don't put on YouTube or social media. You know, I understand it's a struggle out there. I understand. And not only find some hobbies you love, but hang around people that will uplift you, that will care about you. But sometimes everybody is the enemy to an addict. They don't want to hear stop doing what you're doing. They don't want to hear you're going to ruin your life. They don't want to hear none of that shit. Sometimes they just want to be left the fuck alone. And I understand. But at the end of the day, God damn it, fight! Because it's up to you. Some people run straight to religion, or they run straight to a cult, or straight to spirituality. No, run into yourself. Take your time out, look at that mirror, love what you see and hate what you see, and say, I'm about to change my life for the better. I'm about to hang around like-minded individuals. I'm about to do what I love. And I'm about to live my fucking life according to my right intention, my right action, my right concentration, my right thinking. This is when you get to that acceptance stage of the Four Noble Truths of Buddha. You get to that fourth stage. You're going to have the right intention, the right thought, the right motivation, the right drive. Everything got to be right. But remember, this is all in you. I know how it is, but I can't tell nobody nothing that a person don't already know or already fucking feels. Some people just want to wallow in the fucking pain and you can't do shit about it. Once a person's mind is made up, you let that bitch, you let that nigga be. from a distance. You try to check on them if you can. But until my number or my social media get blocked, I'm going to keep on checking on those that need help. You know, everybody has a vice. Everybody. Just because I'm not an alcoholism no more, what's my vice now, right? My vice became electronics. And then once money started getting tight, I can't have that as a vice no more. But my vice used to be alcohol. And I was a heavy drinker. But that blackout was a wake-up call. For real. I talked about it when I did the Alan Watts shit. But for those that's dealing with addiction, it hurts. People that surround you, family and friends. And a person got to sit back and just watch you deteriorate and die in front of their eyes. That shit fucking hurts. But we can't do nothing without being yelled at, numbers blocked. Then now you just wandering and worrying about this person. You can't help it. You can't help it. And sometimes, you know, it's just, it'll make you go back into it. It'll make you go back into it. It's wild. And it's wild. And today I also want to celebrate my homeboy, H Deuce. Salute the Eyes Wide Shut. Is the Eyes Wide Shut? Goddamn, I can't see with my glasses. Okay, there we go. Eyes Wide Shut. Where the fuck my glasses at? Here we go. Hold on. I need to see everybody. I'm standing up. I'm walking around like some type of goddamn preacher and shit. Trying to stay fucking warm. Cold as hell in Detroit right now. It's motherfucking 20 degrees. And that wind chill make it feel like it's in the teens. But shouts out to everybody. Shout out to my homeboy H Deuce. He passed away yesterday. I got that call early in the morning. Shit broke my fucking heart. What up, though? I get 10 new sons from India. They have a lot of growth channels with the free channel check and promotion. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I like to Marvay with the growing. At the end of the day, whether you know it or not, that's a revolution too, Marvay. Growing food, growing plants and herbs. That's a motherfucking resource that we're going to need when the shit hits the fan. Shouts out to that. That's revolutionary. We all need to learn the green thumb. Every last one of us, including myself. Go through the trial and error process, go through the harvesting process, take my losses, take my wins, but still have a smile on my face knowing that I'm out there actually trying and doing. So shouts out to y'all growers out there, because at the end of the day, y'all farmers make the fucking economy go round. You feel me? I'm talking about the, they don't want us to learn this, so they make laws. We can't farm in our backyard. We can't collect rainwater and shit. I'm like, nigga, that's some grimy ass shit. This is my fucking shit. I can't collect no rainwater in my own fucking yard. I can't grow in my own yard. Fuck that. Nope, you gotta fuck with Monsanto and all the government shit. Fuck that. That's what's missing in Europe and US. Salute, live and learn. Shouts out to everybody, man. Live and learn, Eyes Wide Shut, Marvay. Salute. Pay homage to my homeboy real quick. I don't got no drink. I drank all that shit yesterday. I only had like 2 double shots. So we ain't gonna be drinking today, but we ain't gonna be smoking. Y'all gonna be smoking. But my homeboy named H Deuce. He was on my NWO track. He's on the last part of my track. He say, "My troops are ready. Are you?" That's my that was H Deuce. And I was gonna say RIP to him, sending my condolences to him and his family. You know. And now, today, I just want to say, growing up, I dealt with a lot of pain, I dealt with a lot of hardship. But the shit that hurts the worst is when a person give up on themselves. That's the shit that hurts the worst, because you got to actually sit back and watch them people deteriorate and die in front of you. Because you tried to say something, you tried to make it right, you tried to do everything you possibly can. You watch preachers help, you watch the counselors help, you watch motherfucking help. So fuck it. But this the name of the game though, right? Let's smoke, drink, and fuck around and promote addiction. Alcoholism, sexism. Let's promote self-destruction. I am tired of that shit. How come no one can promote togetherness? How come no one don't want to promote healing? How come don't nobody want to promote communication? It's key. No matter if you with someone or you talking to a family member, let's communicate this shit properly. What are the ways to talk to a motherfucker to get them from not diving back into addiction or self-destruction? You just put yourself in a line of fire and just die. Some people really wants to fucking die. Let's get that out the way. Some people don't want to take a responsibility or accountability for the things that they fucking done to themselves or to other fucking people. Some people want to fucking die. And this is the shit that really pisses me the fuck off. Some people don't really want motherfucking help. They just want motherfucking attention. That shit pisses me the fuck off. But there are some people out there that really needs help. And as crazy as we got to motherfucking sit down and scratch our head, which one really need help? Which one is really fucking self-destructive? Because we don't know. Everybody looks the same. Everybody acts the same. So it's like you would never know. But you would know when that person reaches back out to you. That's when you know that your words got to them. That's when you know that you're actually saying something that's getting to them. But at the end of the day, tell the motherfucker, stop smoking crack, stop smoking coke, stop shooting up, stop drinking. That's not going to tell them. That's not going to make nobody stop. Yo, you need to stop doing this or you're going to fucking die. That's not going to make them stop. You need to stop doing this because you're going to make your family feel sad. That's not going to make them fucking stop. It's up to the individual. So what do? You just stop. It's like Alan Watts said, you better find some multiple ways to mind fuck yourself. And this is going as far as cigarettes. People think I'm talking about drugs. No, nigga, cigarettes is on that list too. That fucking box say, warning, may cause cancer and birth defects. It tells you on the box I can kill you. So, like at the end of the day, like motherfuckers are addicted. And plus, like I was thinking that people was going to stop when the price kept going up. So I'm like, they're not stopping. This is a full-fledged addiction. You can't tell the motherfucker to stop. It's over. I almost think it's a spirit on these cigarettes. But like, I don't believe in those spirits and demons because I ain't seen no angel or demon yet. I see people acting up. I see people acting evil. I see people acting good. Until I see a demon or an angel, then I'll be like, okay, these entities do exist. So that means, God, you really ain't shit. Because why the fuck are you not down here killing these so-called demons? Why these angels up there got weapons but y'all not using them? It's like Cameron said. It's like, what the fuck you got soldiers for? You ain't using them. I'm on some Cameron shit up in heaven. What you got all these soldiers for? Bitches with flaming swords and shit. Demons down there killing people, possessing people. We up here drinking, sipping Mai Tais and shit, just watching the destruction. Like we a bunch of sadists or something. Who the fuck y'all really fighting? You know what I'm saying? But like even the phone agrees. But but like, we gotta look at common sense. You gotta look at common sense. It's up to the individual. And ladies and gentlemen, if you ever go through this situation, just be a support system. Don't be too overbearing. Sooner or later, they will reach out to you and say, thank you for still being there for me when everybody else gave up on me. Like the least I can do is check on you, see how you doing, and then just go on about my day. That's all I can do. Good good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're having a cool day. You know, good night. Hope you had a cool night. You know, this shit would be in a memory. But I but like at the end of the day, most people been through so much in their life. Motherfuckers are stuck in their ways. The only thing you can do is just cross your fingers and hope that a person don't fucking die for self-destruction. So with that being said, for those that's dealing with addiction, I understand. I understand. And for those that have experienced loss, a loved one, family member, a friend, you know, you understand that too. The goal is to not burn no bridges with people. The goal is just to sit within yourself, meditate or pray, whatever you do, and just focus on good times, good memories. I know it's hard, but if you got more good memories than bad, then you could make a collage of greatness in your mind instead of being sad. There is hope, but you just got to believe in yourself. All right. And next thing I want to talk about is this. Certain family members, you got to let them the fuck go. Fuck the holiday season. These motherfuckers fucked you over and they want to come around like they ain't do shit to you. You got to be like, fuck you. Nigga, you a liar, you a thief, you a scammer. Nigga, I don't trust you far as I can throw you. I know it hurts, but you don't have to be fake like everybody else. I know how it is on this holiday season when it comes to family, friends, and all this. Everybody spending money and shit. Fuck all that. But shouts out to everybody. So we talk about addiction, loss. We talk about don't deal with good for nothing family members or friends when it comes to this holiday season shit. Now after they fucked you over, they still want to come around and be like, hey, no, fuck all that. Bitch, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Salute, live and learn. Yep. Nature videos. But people don't support that. They only want drama. Exactly. They only want drama. They don't want no real shit. This is why I'm glad y'all come to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Growers, farmers, gamers. The animal lovers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a different variety of people that that fuck with this revolutionary content. Because y'all inner revolutionaries in your own respective right. Whether it's farming, taking care of the animals, cooking, shit, learning how to make fire out of wood, teaching people how to shoot a bow and arrow, throw a tomahawk, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, that's revolutionary to me. And plus, like walking out in nature, seeing the scenery and shit. But no, they want that drama. No worry. We're gonna have our own revolutionary platform soon. We just gotta get a dog ass motherfucking a motherfucking shit that can motherfucking house on that fucking data. But you gonna play some music? We gonna get over to the service. I usually start it off with the church doors opening, but We're gonna start off now. I just wanted to get all this shit off my
The
chest.
Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
So now when it comes to love, you know, when you love a person that just totally self-destruct, that hurts too. Because your heart breaks. And one thing, a person that's being on some self-destructive shit, some of them don't even care how you feel. They don't care if your heart get broken. They don't give a fuck. And if they do, they won't tell you. They won't express it. They know it's a domino effect on friends and family. Sometimes a motherfucker will back completely the fuck away and be like, ugh, you an addict? The fuck away from me, fucking alcoholic, druggie. Fuck you. You ain't about to steal from me. Or you ain't about to get high around me. Fuck that shit. Some motherfucker will completely back away and disassociate. Yeah, drugs and alcohol. Some motherfucker like don't like niggas smoking cigarettes around them. Oh, shit, that cigarette shit away from me. You know what I'm saying? So like it is what it is. But like when it comes to love, man, and you love a person that you know they're self-destructing and you try to get across and it ain't working, you don't stop loving them. You don't stop. You can do all the exercises, all the running away in the world. You ain't gonna stop loving that person that you really truly love. But even the phone agrees. But it's sad that you gotta watch them self-destruct in front of you. That's the sad part. So all thing you can do is just love them from a distance, or like we try to get a chance to show some support. You know you can at least let them know that you still care, that you still love, and you are not alone in this. You know, it's levels to this shit. Like it's a lot of emotions involved, but don't nobody really want to talk about it. You know, but I tell y'all this: for anyone that's going through anything right now, in the words of Bearded Conversation, you all are in my thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Well, like without the prayers, but thoughts, views, and meditations, most definitely. Each and every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody out there got full energy, feeling good, feeling great, ready to kick the day's ass. You feel me? Y'all need some motivation. Each and every one of you are strong, wise, and true. Each and every one of you, intelligent. Each and every one of you are capable of overcoming all obstacles that is in your life. Each and every one of you. I believe in each and every one of you to become the best that you can be better than yesterday. Every second to become better. So shouts out to everybody that support this channel, no matter if it's my music, professional or parody, my HHN special stories, HHN special reports, Sunday service, the Fuck the Government podcast, top 15 countdown, my TV show reviews. You know, shouts out to all y'all that watch my Matrix versus Reality. Shouts out to all y'all that watch this content. All of y'all in my thoughts, views, and meditations. And I hope everybody's having a cool life. I hope everybody is enjoying their December. This is the last month of the year. I'm gonna try to go out this year with an end of the year party. You know what I'm saying? And we need to go out this bitch with a bang. We need to end this year on a happy note. We need to end this year feeling great about ourselves. We need to end this year going into the new year ready and prepared to take down whatever comes our way. We know what the government doing. We know how they got these fucking laws in place. We know it's here to stop us. It's here to block us. It's here to starve us. It's here to destroy us. But we need to be strong within ourselves. We need to overcome all these obstacles. We need to take care of ourselves properly, eat right, exercise, think right, be around the good people, be around good energy, positive energy, people that are like-minded like you. We are need guys eat right. We need to learn meditation. We need to learn true the power that's in ourselves and unlock that shit and become better versions of ourselves. That's what we need to do. So with that being said, we're about to get off into some music. Okay, this is our land, y'all. Let's go. Keys of the land. Gotta take back on the keys to the land. Gotta take back on the keys to the land. Gotta take back on the keys to the land. This my motherfucking G's of the land. Gotta take back on the keys to the land. Gotta take back on the keys to the land. Gotta take back on the keys to the land. Put the motherfucking G's in the bag. When my homeboy get the keys to the lab. I got everything that we need in the jag. Going overseas with the weed in the bag. Out of fucking guns and the keys in the dash. Try to cock how you got a pee in the bag. Saw a boy leader put the beam on his ass. Now I got away, put the feed on the gas. Going faster than glass, speed on your ass. On the front line, I'ma lead with the mag. When they give a bed, I'ma kill all the gas. Automatic rivers is the building with pass. Jump like Paul Bomb, real Kevin Nash. True with the neck like real Mr. Glass. Formulate the plan, I'ma kill all the plans. Never give a bed in the leads ever had. Need reparators every need us a man. Can't get that, gon' bleed on the land. Revolutionary, I'm a G on the land. Tell negotiator we don't need other bands. Gonna take it back, up a G in the van. Blowing up shit, boom, boom on the land. Green coat coming out the doom on the land. See what God had, turn you all in the sand. Everybody run when I pull up the hand. World military, they ain't gonna last. I'ma hit them all with a blast from the past. Do it so fast like I'm taking out the trash. Fuck Klaus Schwab, put his ass in the bag. Fuck Bill Gates, put his ass in the bag. Fuck Dr. Fauci, put his ass in the bag. Fuck Donald Trump, put his ass in the bag. Keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. This for my motherfucking G's of the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. This for my motherfucking G's of the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Gotta take back all the keys to the land. Let's go. Right. Salute. Salute, live and learn. Yeah, man. Life be life in every day. Life be life in every day. Yep. And yeah, you're right, man. Sometimes we all gotta be mindful of the things we say to people that's going through it and how we say it also. Sometimes we don't know what a person is going through. And some things that we say can trigger. And like most of the time, like we don't even mean, like the way it comes off, but the only thing we can do is just be ourselves, real shit. We got to be mindful sometimes. Sometimes our words can trigger shit. Sometimes they words will trigger. But the thing about it is, man, I'm not going to give up just because I've been triggered. I'm not going to throw friends away. I'm not going to throw lovers away just because I've been fucking triggered. We need to know how to control our emotions and control ourselves in these situations on some real shit. On some real shit. But this is our land. We ain't got the keys to it. Revolutionary Riders. Welcome to the Hurykane and Night Trappers Church. Revolutionary riders, we pulling up right behind you. We lighting you up with fire. You're gonna be dead in the Bible. We revolutionary riders, we pulling up right behind you. We lighting you up with fire. You're gonna be dead in the Bible. Better show me my opponent. I break it into components. Disintegrate you with moments. Explosions can be enormous. Killer cops and informants. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Shot a fair body storming. I'm pulling up in this foreign. Dressing up like a Mormon. I'm killing like Dexter Morgan. They endorsing extortion. I charter courses with forces. Leaving government corpses and air forces and Jordans. Bloody portions of organs and other sources for scorching. Rebel courses important. I'm fighting forces on horses with no remorses. I'm orphan. Killing organs and horses. Outsourcing the formers. The government is some bitches. Revolution is coming. You better just pay attention. This the mission, the mission with true precision. I'm missing for long distance. I kill it, admitted I am the illest. From the trenches, my senses over fences. I'm dipping into a building, no limit. Level the building, you did it. Warrior ripping lyrics, some furious with it. Mount Vesuvius lyrics, burn you all with the biggest spirits. Do you hear it? Vibration knocking through the spirit. Down the storms, come near it, you will see the appearance. Revolutionary rider, we pulling up right behind you. We lighting you up with fire. You're gonna be dead in the Bible. We revolutionary riders, we pulling up right behind you. We lighting you up with fire. You're gonna be dead in the Bible. We revolutionary riders, we pulling up right behind you. We lighting you up with fire. You're gonna be dead in the Bible. We revolutionary riders, we pulling up right behind you. We lighting you up with fire. You're gonna be dead in the Bible. Let's talk about my life. Let's talk about my life real quick. My life, they would never take my life. My life, they would never take my life.
Phenom Rose One Production.
They would never take my life. Yes, I'm an unstoppable force. Back in the day, I rapped on the top of the porch. Used to dream of the mansion and be driving the Porsche. Getting triple platinum albums on the cover of a Source. Used to wanna be on stage, get a couple awards. In the VIP section with a couple of whores. Used to wanna hit the mall, buy a couple of stores. Looking fresh, only God, it's a party for sure. Used to wanna be on stage with the coolest of legends. Have a new concert, go from 2 to 11. On the stage all night with these lyrical weapons. Some message in my bars, teach you spiritual lessons. Used to wanna do cameos and couple of flicks. Soundtrack of the movie on the Billboard, bitch. But it's all just a dream, had to wake up quick. Get back to the money, gotta pop this lick. My life, had to bag them moles, flip them bowls. Had to go and lock in mode. My life, had to show no grit, get those tips. Had to go get them licks. My life, had to bag them moles, flip them bowls. Had to go and lock in mode. My life, had to show no grit, get those tips. Had to go hit them licks. Now I'm on the block flipping nose and bows, doing shows with hoes. They was on the floor for show, getting blown your nose. She took off her clothes and blowed on my pole slow. I'm about to overload, explode in the pole hole. She wanna go for more, let's go. A couple rounds and then you gotta hit the stove. It's a more Patron, think about the song is on, was on, is on. Baby gonna moan till dawn, from dusk till dawn. She the vampire in here. She became my baby mama, I ain't seen her in years. After all I've been through, man, I wish she was here. Call her out, how she brought my fucking daughter to tears. Many years of my life, man, I suffered the silence. Got the hold in my wrath, man, I wanna be violent. So I redirect my energy to ripping and rhyming. And I dedicate my soul to the rebel alliance. My life, I'ma throw my fists, load my clips, busting out the low life pigs. My life, I'ma flow like this. I know the motherfucking government don't like this. My life, I'ma throw my fists, load my clips, busting out the low life pigs. My life, I'ma flow like this. I know the motherfucking government don't like this. Call my name, game ain't gonna remain the same. I remain deranged, every lane remain the same. You in major pain, surgically arrange your brain like a Saw movie. You wanna see your heinous thing? I'ma take your veins, stop you like you laced and change. Your face retain the bomb when the feds come save. The feds done came, everything explode to bits, souls to miss. Everything goes to shit, my flow is sick, exposing every government. You better read the Rockefeller secret covenant. In other sense, the world was designed like this. They the reason why I gotta walk around like this. Revolution, motherfucker, that's the sound I'm with. I'm about to hit the world leader with a roundhouse kick. Lifting up cops, throwing through a townhouse, bitch. What a rebel sound like, bitches sound like this. My life, I'ma end like this. Throw your hands in the air for this real ass shit. My life, I'ma end like this. You throw your hands in the air for this real ass shit. My life, I'ma end like this. Throw your hands in the air for this real ass shit. My life, I'ma end like this. You throw your hands in the air for this real ass mix. My life, never take my life. My life, they will never take, never take. My life, never take my life. Hey, life, my life. I ain't scared to put it on wax. Let's go to another low track. Man, my nigga low key. You know we gotta talk about life. You know, like how they say on the church services, like this your testimony. You know I gotta get my testimony in the form of lyrics.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Born from the fire, now I gotta scorch ya. Broke the shackles off my mind, it was torture. Came from poverty, my mother was on that crack shit. Father wasn't there, and I understand why he left this. Tried to stay in school, but I couldn't. Dropped out 10th grade, get out with a woman. Played me like a violin, and now I'm in. Knee deep in some hoes, smoking this sipping gin. Now I'm rapping and trapping, getting this money up. Then the chocolate kid gon' be the turn it up. Now the drama, my baby mama, she brought me drama. Take the good with the bad, thank God for my daughter. Hurykane be the name, I'm on some rebel shit. With this rhetoric, you will witness the embellishment. So they settle this bunch of shots with this metal kit. But the government, y'all niggas ain't ready, bitch. Life full of struggles, yeah, made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Have to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it know what we about. Life full of struggles, yeah, we made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Have to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it know what we about.
Yeah. You know what we about, Mr. Fuck the government, the president, we loading rounds. Real niggas never need a license to crash out. All these guns in this bitch, a black market in his house. Immortal like Ben, but I will black out. Illuminati's most wanted on that list right now. I'll squeeze the blick till it click right now. You standing on the wrong side of genocide right now. Yeah. Loyal to the truth, I die about it. If I die today, my mama wouldn't cry about it. My bitch kicked me out of the house, I won't lie about it. I be praying, but I guess God forgot about me. I be thinking about selling my soul, I ain't proud about it. Realest nigga in the room, you ain't bout it. Low down a billionaire on the block, watch him count around him. I see death around the corner, ain't no way around it.
Life full of struggles, yeah, we made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Have to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it know what we about. Life full of struggles, yeah, we made it out. Shit, determination, there's never been a doubt. Have to learn to hustle, see the big amounts. Gotta get this money, make it know what we about. Rise of the legends, legendary classics. Storytelling bars going straight to the masses. Flow is the baddest, nigga cannot surpass this. I've been rapping since '02, so understand this. With my synthesis, I'm the infamous, intricate, ripping. Everybody know I'm the illest bitch. Call it up low key, we on the scene quick. Got the AR-15 with the beam, bitch. Beat this, the government and they cheap tricks. Big bulls to chew them up like some beef sticks. See this, I throw kicks in my street kicks. Handing out these bays, telling to keep this. Be sick, I call it the newest street mix. From two cold brothers from the street, bitch. Better watch your tone, don't see the heat quick. Make your head disappear, now that's a neat trick.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
You know what it is. Shouts out to everybody at the Hurykane the Night Trapist Church. Well, we gon' ask some questions. It's a testimony of Hurykane. Look in my eyes, can you see the fucking
fire beside. I came here to bring you alive, and I arrive. I'm gonna bring it, can be storming your life. You go to wish that I dig in the ride. I survive all the shit that I've been through. Lost my mother, lost my motherfucking crib too. Lost my brother to the motherfucking streets, dude. He ain't dead yet, but he a damn fool. Lost a couple of friends because of DJ Live. I told niggas that be at them, but taking everybody money and show them relevant nothing cause the motherfuckers disappeared. Ain't that motherfucking funny? Look at the dummies living the politics. With reconnaissance, I'm demolishing the government arguments at the parliament. Tell the audience I'm gonna got the storms. You better watch your tone when you talk again. Send the fire every rain. We ain't cooking through everything. And everybody gonna feel the fucking pain. Better stay in your lane. My wrath will never change. Do it in the name of the hurricane. Look in my eyes, and can you see the fucking power beside? I've been through pain and I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see the fucking power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see the fucking power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, can you see the fucking power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look at the times, can you see all the government lies? The propaganda keep the touch of your mind. And every time I spit a rhyme, it will feel like a line hitting your spine. Bring it back every time, but draw the line in the sand against the government. Do it with the 2 pistols and I'm loving it. All the NPCs gon' get fucking hit. You the sheep, I'm a slaughterhouse, little bitch. Scared of a curfew, scared of the bird flu, scared of a drone spraying shit just to hurt you. Who to refer to, who to return to. Hurricane coming and I'm coming to murder you. Killing with lyrics. From the spirit, my spiritual lyrical lyrics will cause a revolution. You dig it because the government tripping. You better listen, let go of religion and be a rebel. Time to go on a mission. Look in my eyes, and can you see all the power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, and can you see all the power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, and can you see all the power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, and can you see all the power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, and can you see all the power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes, and can you see the fucking power beside? I've been through pain, but I came out alive. Look in my eyes. Better look in my eyes. Look in my eyes to the hurricane. These the eyes to the hurricane.
You the sheep from a slaughterhouse, little bitch.
Look in my eyes. These are eyes of the hurricane.
Return to the hurricane coming and I'm coming to murk you.
In the eye of the hurricane.
My spiritual miracle lyrics will cause a revolution. The
eyes of the hurricane.
Listen, man, go on religion and be a rebel. Time to go on a mission. Bars.
Woo! Sometimes we go through this, but we're going to get through this shit together. You will survive.
Phenom Road 1 production.
Gotta go through this pain and trauma, unleash you with greater karma. I stay with the great katana and all black plated armor. The dark like the slaying dog, but your weapon can break my armor. I'm breaking the greatest slaughter. You better pray to the Father. I'd rather become a martyr for all of you. Kill the government, all of them. Target them with my arsenal, blasting them in the particles. Reading the darling articles. Hurricanes, the revolutionary died. Bringing pain, stay in your lane if you scared to die. Take the fear about your eyes, take it out your mind. While your third eye closed because it's calcified. Fuck the Hollywood life, I will sacrifice. Life divine, girlie, you gotta testify. If I knock on your door, the soldiers better ride. Cause the government try to take all my fucking lives. Poison water, they poison food, poison the sky. It's time to ride or die, you better grab a knife. My age of 15, fucking modified. With a full-time cannon to take a lot of lives. Y'all scared the revolution, but we gotta try. If I gotta die, go survive. His is gonna fly. On the battlefield, swinging blades where I feel alive. Spitting rhymes up in the booth, I'm not killing time. Trying to enhance the flames that we feel inside. With this elemental flame, they gon' get burned alive. By the cosmic hurricane, bitch, I am divine. Spitting rebel vibes every time, keep my soul alive. High level vibes every line, keep your soul in mind. See the pain and trauma inside, but you will survive. See the pain and trauma inside, but you will survive. See the pain and trauma inside, but you will survive. You will survive. survive. Yeah.
As for my American friend, the CIA thinks it can infiltrate the mountain without your run. You can't scare me.
It's time to get hype in this bitch. Let it go.
Phenom Road 1
Take
production.
him to Detroit.
Take it to the Let go.
Hit a motherfucker, hit a motherfucker, hit him. Throw a motherfucker right dead in the river. I don't give a fuck about a fan, I'ma kill him. Put it in the hand, leave a nigga dead at a dinner. Roll with the river. Shoot a motherfucker with an AK, nigga better make pay. Better find the same pay. Then I take your bitch on the play day. Spit it like a play play. Nigga don't test me, nigga don't stress me. I'm a king on the head like a Bentley. Nigga don't piss me. Fucking with Becky. Read a nerd case in the motherfucking Chevy. Coming out heavy, coming out daily. With a name guard, shoot your ass in your belly. Nigga ain't ready, coming out daily. But the these shots in the motherfucking Perry. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Kill a motherfucker, kill a motherfucker, kill him. For the government, hell yeah, I'ma get him. Elon Musk, hell yeah, I'ma get him. Tell Donald Trump, I will bitch when I get him. Spit your melon, don't make a living. When I walk out cars, I'ma get it. Damn, like 11. Everybody check it. Yo, social media, or I'm selling. Go with the weapon. Everybody good. Hollow point bullets that I hit him in the hood. Make everybody flip. I don't give a fuck. Turn everybody false in the back of the truck. Send me on the bed, I got my pack a nigga up. Revolutionary, I'm my pack a nigga up. Don't send up the government, y'all better duck. Taking the motherfuckers guts. What? Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Get a motherfucker, get a motherfucker, get him. Get a motherfucker, get a back with a bloody gat. Smack your jack with a money gat. Racks in the back and give me that. Facts got a gap playing black. Jack in the back, put a cat back with a bat like a snap. Back in your lap, run a that stack to the trap. My backpack's in a snap. My black flag and a strap in the backpack. Where's that? I clap back at a cat that wear a badge and a gap. I flash past like a bat. Beat your ass fast with a bat. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy.
You already know what it is. Shouts out to everybody. What's good? This is Doe. What up, Doe? What up, Doe? Nation. Vilified Nation. Let me see if I'm reading that right. Yeah. What up, Doe? Vilified Nation. You know what I'm saying? You know we got to get the church jumping. Shouts out to Jordan, the head of the Hurykane and trapped the night. Wait, Hurykane and night trapped this church choir. Shouts out to Jordan. We got to get these people to live it up.
Lots on the bass, so you know the bitch bang, 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 bang. Nothing like the funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like the funky feeling. Live it up. Nothing like the funky feeling. Live it up. Live it up. Nothing like the funky feeling. Live it up. Live it up.
Take it to the club with the crew. What we gon' do? Pull a nice chick, get a loose. Going off the goose and the juice. We hang like a noose. The party going down on the roof. Baby, drop it low to the dance floor. Baby, quick at this baby, I won't let go. Baby, look in my eyes and say you want a boss. What liquor do you want? Now I'm pay the cost. 1738 on the go say. On the Casa Vigos, what did you say? Hurykane and Jordan gon' put it on ya. From Detroit straight down to Georgia. We pop it to 6 in the morning. This be so cold, let's keep it going. Knock it out the park with these cold moves. Yo, Jay, you tellin' them what we gon' do. Hit them with that old school.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a funky feeling. Live it up, live it up. Nothing like a
tell the living young girl about to give it up. Tell the fine girl put the drink in the bigger cup, fill it up. Tell the red girl about to drink it up. Now we give it dance slow, yeah, did the live it up. Some of the bitches are when I'm ready to spit it for the women that wanna feel it. I don't really dig it. Got his head back to the bar and get some more. Look the phone, this is the girl you wanna smoke on the boat, smoking gelato, sipping Moscato from the bottle. This girl 20 more than the model. Body of a gotta just being out of smoking exotic. Everybody go up and down like it's hydraulics on the dance floor. We get lit, pop lock on the road by. You can even do the splits so smooth and with these cold moves. Jay telling them what we gon' do. Hit them with that old school.
Nothing like a funky feeling. Nothing like a funky feeling. Nothing like a funky feeling. Nothing like a funky feeling.
Throw your hands up in the sky. You forget about the troubles of your 9 to 5. I said throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles of your 9 to 5. Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles of your 9 to 5. Throw your hands up in the sky. Forget about the troubles of your 9 to 5. Let the beat ride.
Man. Forget about the church on 9 to 5 in the Hurykane Baptist Church.
Let the beat ride. Take him home, Jay. Drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it. To the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it. Saw you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it. Headed to the club with the crew, party on the roof, baby girl, drop it low for the troops. I'm a captain, I'ma tell you what to do, baby get the do say, I'm a listen of the truth. Talking for a real nigga, baby girl, you the truth. Take it to the back room, she can blow it like a flute. Pull me out the club, baby, fucked in the cool, in her like Ric Flair, call myself saying woo. Back to the booth, baby girl coming too, sipping Henny with the crew. How many in your group? She got plenty in the group, so it's plenty for the crew when they going off the goose. Sometimes it's a deuce. Drop it to the floor, let me see you get loose. Now we on the dance floor, smoking like Gorilla Glue. Baby girl, look at you, she get 9 times 2, but she's mighty fine too. Let me get behind you. Drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it. To the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it. So you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, go get it. Drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it. To the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it. So you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, go get it. I'ma go get it then. In this world that I'm living in the end, about to be friends with benefits, but then again, get the passport to dip again. But I'm in Cooper time, fucking the bad book again, come again. Yeah, got ready to come again. Up in the bedroom, call that shit the lovers den. Clapping the cheese, freaking the weed, she be living the scheme. After that, I'm in the streets, rock it back to the beat, I'm a cheat. About to get to the club, throwing dubs up in the air, baby, show me some love on the dance floor. She get it, she be lighting it up, looking elegant, ain't it everything I'm trying to fuck. So decided to leave evidence inside of the truck, and I'm letting him now I'm sticking on the side of the guts. Baby, get it, cause she be gigging, she be liking the rough in the club, and we not giving a fuck. Drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it. To the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it. So you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, go get it. Drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it. To the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it. So you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, go get it. Drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it. To the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it. So you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, go get it. Drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it. To the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it. So you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it.
Shout out to Capone. Yo, skip. We gotta stop for a minute. Capone Bone is in the building. Shouts out. Y'all don't know what Capone Bone is. Y'all better look up. Nigga, this is for Mo Thugs, nigga. You know Bone Thugs and Harmony? You know the subgroup? Mo Thugs, nigga, this is Mo Thugs in the building, nigga. Can't lie, man, can't lie. He's a killer, dog. A killer. Murder in the building, man. Shouts out, man. yeah, man, yeah. Yup. That's exactly what I was doing that song for. That's exactly what I was doing that song for. But Capone in the building, so man, you know we gotta put that fast shit on. You know I gotta put that fast shit on. I gotta put that fast shit on real quick.
Now Road 1 production.
Whoa. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's a celebrity in the house, y'all.
Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome. And
learn
hit
from
you dead in your dome.
Run a nigga chillin' like a nigga see the call spittin' in the instant, even don't miss it. Now I'm gone fishing, fishing for the vision. Never listen when I'm on a mission. Never to the building, put the bomb on the fucking ceiling in a minute. I'ma be the villain, the villains, put the driller, feeling like killing the villain. I know the government gon' get it, they finish. You better listen, fuck religion. I'm a motherfucking God killer. That turns to a cop killer. Fuck around and get shot, nigga. I ain't tryna be popular. Nah, what's up? You gotta get your knowledge up. But doesn't gonna really rock with us. The grab the keys, pop the trust. I got the motherfucking pump. Shoot the motherfucker dead in the gut. Then he dead in the trunk. Everybody over in pieces, leave a motherfucker dead in the dump. I don't give a fuck no more. You can handle like Dumbledore, undergo. Go to the motherfucking Thunderdome. I'm talking about
return out.
The sword called Thunderbolt. The blood you stole, the blood was soaked. On the motherfucking pavement. Leaving the letter to make a statement. What's in your cage? Revolution motherfucking amazing. Leave the motherfucking government shaking. Operation stop the hate. Tell the motherfucker stop the fake. And I came here to shock the nation. Hottest Cajun, destroy the population. Make a motherfucker stop the begging. I'll be waiting on the amount of time with the AR. RPG with a radar. With a 50 cat that'll stray far. Hey, y'all tell y'all motherfucking face on.
Leave me alone. You better leave me alone.
Good look.
About to pick up the chrome.
That means a lot coming from one of the greatest ever.
Leave me
Shout out to
alone.
Capone. Shout out to Bone Thugs, Mo Thugs.
Leave me alone.
You already know what it is.
About to pick up the chrome.
Midwest choppers.
And hit you dead in your dome.
Original.
Leave me alone.
Hey.
You better leave me alone. You better leave me alone.
Now Road 1 production.
You don't get in your dome now.
Motherfuckers are so sensitive. The whole country is turned into bitch ass niggas.
You already know what it is. Man, Capone in the building, so you know I gotta show off. I'm showing off right now. Hey, yo, this is my new shit. This is from the new shit that I just got done. This is going on I think the Wrath of the Ancestors album. You know, you go to my you go to my playlist. I got all my playlists over there. But the last track was from the Flood Returns Volume 6. This is my new shit called Lyrical Madness off the Wrath of the Ancestors.
Side, get to a line by corner of my mind. And my soul gotta keep it divine. When I get vibe, I'll be taking it live. And so you gonna benefit just gonna be dying to die. Die go behind enemy lines. Creep it up for my kind. Put a motherfucker sword in your spine. Like a lyrical samurai. Hacking a satellite. If you see me, bitch, I don't need an alibi. Bitch, I'm a hurricane. Bringing the storm in the rain, bitch. Bringing on the winning, I'm changing the game quick. Revolutionary, you're bringing the pain, bitch. Shoot you in the head, I'm leaving your brainless. Going on a mission, I'm knowing it's dangerous. Hang your ass on the fire, be chain, bitch. Most of you haters be talking the same shit. Spit it, rapid fire, you doing, I don't miss. Lyrical madness, see the blade in the packet. Full-time can, they put it straight in the jacket. Lyrical madness, see you red in the panic. Look at my actions, for some beautiful reactions. Lyrical madness, see the blade in the packet. Full-time can, they put it straight up the jacket. Lyrical madness, see you red in the panic. Look at my actions, for some beautiful reactions. Lyrical madness, see the blade in the packet. Full-time can, they put it straight up the jacket. Lyrical madness, see you red in the panic. Look at my actions, for some beautiful reactions. Lyrical madness, see the blade in the packet. Full-time can, they put it straight up the jacket. Lyrical madness, see you red in the panic. Look at my actions, for some beautiful reactions. Who is the killer that's doing it bigger? You better get your nigga for I kill him and send him to hell, nigga. Fucking with the storm, that's why you fail, nigga. Breaking your bones because you frail, nigga. Eradicate the enemy, never been scared, nigga. Stay strapped up or stay prepared, nigga. Worse than 9/11, I keep it remember who you checking. I'm gonna shoot you in your head, nigga. Witness to witness that never spit it. I'm the greatest admitted. Y'all niggas scared to admit it. And I'm the realest that never did it. Murder minute, I'm living, killing the villain. That through the fucking bitch, I'm a villain. Killing the motherfucking government, y'all. The middle finger to the law, play the bomb, and I'm killing them all. Yeah, I'm feeding them all. Hell yeah, it gets bigger and sore. I'm feeding cow, gonna be killing them all. Lyrical madness, see the blade that I'm packing. Full-time cannon, put it straight in the jacket. Lyrical madness, see you run in the panic. Look at my actions, cause some beautiful reactions. Lyrical madness, see the blade that I'm packing. Full-time cannon, put it straight up the jacket. Lyrical madness, see you run in the panic. Look at my actions, cause some beautiful reactions. Lyrical madness, see the blade that I'm packing. Full-time cannon, put it straight up the jacket. Lyrical madness, see you run in the panic. Look at my actions, cause some beautiful reactions. Lyrical madness, see the blade that I'm packing. Full-time cannon, put it straight up the jacket. Look at my madness, see you run in the panic. Look at my actions, cause some beautiful reactions. Lyrical madness, see the blade that I'm packing. Full-time cannon, put it straight up the jacket. Lyrical madness, see you run in the panic. Look at my actions, cause some beautiful reactions. Lyrical madness, see the blade that I'm packing. Full-time cannon, put it straight up the jacket. Lyrical madness, see you run in the panic. Look at my actions, cause some beautiful reactions.
Hey. You know I gotta spit the fast shit for the ladies too, right? I got the fast shit for the ladies too, Paul. You know, and real shit, this is the faster one. I'm trying to count up the syllables and shit. I'm trying to count the fucking speed and velocity. And shout out to the ladies that love this track.
Look. I'm a nigga that's thinking, never forget it. I make it feel it, the register, never did it. I must have made it. She admit it when I'm in it. I'm a war winning to the different positions. I'm on the ground when I fucking with her. Gotta eat it for dinner when I'm into my tub. So gotta come out like that with this. I'm glad with her. Let me know acting funny from nothing sunny. I can be your hubby forever. And now you jumping on me. Put a ring on it. Baby, lean on me. On the house, put a stool, put the queen on it. You the goddess of the universe and the earth. That's why I got motherfucking sing on it. Pull a drill up and fill it. Trying to get this. Just on the engine and I'm missing your lanes up and I'm getting in it. After that we kick it. Smoking, drinking, and chilling, watching Netflix. Fuck, buying a movie ticket. I can spit it quicker than never. Get you wetter, they never feeling better. We on another level, kissing loving forever. I can be the shoulder through the stormy weather forever. There's no nigga better than me. I'm a G. I can show you things on the other side. I can take you to paradise. Let the beat ride. Woo! Let the ride again, got the ride again. Let the ride again, but the girl about to ride again. Let the beat ride. Let the beat ride. Let the ride again, let the ride again. Let the beat ride. Let the ride again, let the ride again. Let me ride again, let me ride again. Let the beat ride.
I have to let her know.
You can ride again, but the girl can ride again. But the girl can ride again.
All right. I'm a nigga that's never forget it. I make it feel it. The realest that never did it. I must admit it. She give me the one I'm in. I'm a war with it. Taking different positions. I'm on the ground, but I'm fucking with it. Gotta get it for dinner. While I'm in my tub. So I gotta come like that. With this, I'm glad with it. Let me know my nobody even break the sun. I can be your company forever. And now you're jumping on me. Put a ring on it. Baby, lean on me. On the house, put the stool, put the queen on it. You the goddess of the universe. And the earth, that's why I motherfucking sang on it. With the drill, fulfill it. Trying to get it. Just start the engine. And I mention your legs open. I get it in it. After that, we kick it. Fucking drinking and chilling. Watching Netflix. Fuck, buying a movie ticket. I can spit it quicker than ever. To get you wetter than never. Feeling better. We on another level. Kissing loving forever. I can be the shuttle through the stormy weather forever. There's no nigga better than me. I'm a G. I can show you things on the other side. I can take you to paradise. Hey, let the beat ride. Woo! You know. Yeah. Now Let the Beat Ride Part 2 is on the Flood the System Volume 2. I got a lot of fucking music. Oh, yeah, man. Man, yeah. Shouts out to everybody. Hurykane tonight, Trap the Church. We're going to get on to the service in a minute. We're going to play a couple more songs. We're going to play a couple new tracks. I just did this. We're going to play my new tracks called Murder Mitten Lyrics. Murder Mitten Michigan Lyrics. Let's get it.
Hurykane 3.
Now this is me just on some hardcore told down.
We have a problem.
Hurykane the Style Master.
Rogue One production.
Push it to the limit. Murder Mitten Lyrics. Killing like a villain, spitting murder mitten lyrics. Government is tripping cause my murder mitten lyrics. Haters out there tripping cause my murder mitten lyrics. It's the revolutionary shit. Cops deep and very quick. Quicker with the trigger, better run, little scary bitch. Domestic terrorists, destroying everything. Fuck the government, I'm the motherfucking hurricane. Bringing all the stormy flame. Bringing wind and bring the rain. Make the haters feel the pain. Time to rearrange the game. They want me to tone it down. Fuck you, bitch, I'm shooting rounds. Rebel music through your town. Shooting all you hating clowns. Got some weed smoking out. Throw them fucking guns up. Ramming through a then I'ma truck. Throw that motherfucker up. We don't really give a fuck. Take this fucking land back. Do you wanna roll with us? Push it to the limit. Murder me in lyrics. Killing like a villain, spitting murder me in lyrics. Government is tripping cause my murder me in lyrics. Haters out there tripping cause my murder me in lyrics. We are gonna eradicate. This is really not a prank. Fuck up martial law. We gon' pull up, steal your fucking tank. See me gone off the drink. About to hit a fucking bag. Eliminate the rich. Use a bitch, that's what I fucking think. See you fucking billionaires. Got you bitches running scamming. Everything upgrade security, nigga, yeah. It don't even matter though. Shoot them in this fucking throat. Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, y'all bitches gotta go. Long rifle with a scope. Custom made bullets, ho. Shoulda break the paw, kill 100 people in the road. Do the C4, put a bomb in your villa, ho. Making scenes they die votes. All them people gotta go. Push it to the limit. Murder me in lyrics. Killing like a villain, spitting murder me in lyrics. Government is tripping cause my murder me in lyrics. Haters out the tripping cause my murder me in lyrics. Murder me in lyrics. Murder me in lyrics. Haters out the tripping cause my murder me in lyrics. Murder me in lyrics. Murder me in lyrics. Haters out the tripping cause my murder me in lyrics. Yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Middle finger to the sky. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Middle finger to the sky. Fuck the government.
No anymore. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with that. The civil rights movement. We was asking. You know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now, what do you think we're gonna do? Ask.
You already know. Now we're gonna play one more. Fuck, we probably play two more. We can play. We're gonna play two more. We're gonna play two more. Let's get it. What we smoking on, y'all? We smoking on that Buddha lava. You already know.
Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this fatty. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this fatty. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this fatty. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this fatty. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. Push it to the limit. Limitless addiction. Pussy, money, weed, baby girl, I gotta get it all up in it. Give this bitch the business. Business booming good, stock prices never slipping. I've been smoking heavy, chillin' in the Chevy. Hanging with this chick, she a cool, hot and ready for whatever. She down for whatever. This fucking weed take us on another level. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. This how I'm living, chillin' with these women. Fucking that we sippin', the club jumping bitches. Now I'm talking to this daddy, giving her the addict. Pulled up to my crib in the cranberry caddy. Got her feeling naughty. Time to have a party. Smoking weed, now she run my dick like a hardy. Dancing all up in her. Take her out to dinner. After that we smoke a bunch of weed by the river. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. Fucking so good, big her ass, call me daddy.
Woo! After we smoke that fatty, how we feel? You gonna be feeling good. This is my new shit, feeling good. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Phenom Road 1 production.
There you go.
Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking on this fucking lean. Smoking on the green, looking clean, riding through the scene, feeling like a king. Pop a bean with a bad bitch. I can get between, make a spleen, bosses on my dick, like a trampoline. Hit the scene, sell it to the fiends, gotta make the green. I'm a hustler, and I got some $1 billion dreams. It's the scene with the Cali chick, chillin' on the beach, pepper cheeks, every fucking week. That's my cup of tea. I'm a G till I D.I.E. Show you I'm a beast, haters weak. You will cease to be if you fuck with me. Got the keys going overseas. Feed up with my queen, she's a party goddess. Yeah, you fucking know what I mean. Paper seals all up in the throat. While I'm smoking weed, I believe I'm the only one that you gonna leave. Feeling please, baby, yes indeed. Got me feeling free. Baby, rolling up the street. Baby, come and roll with me. Weed feeling good. CD bobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD bobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD bobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CD bobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. What's the flow? Fuck it though. Used to give a fuck before. I don't give a fuck no more. Time for me to smoke some more. Walking with the baddest hoe. You know how it fucking goes. Stunting on them fucking hoes. Baby girl, I love control. Now we gigging on the boat. Everybody on the floor. Drinking liquor, smoking dope. Girls twerking on the floor. Rolling up another one. Lean in my double cup. Club banging number one. Roll up another blunt. Weed feeling good. See me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. See me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good.
Fuck it, one more. One more. Hurykane tonight, trap this church. We about to get off to the service after this. You already know what it is. Let's keep it live, y'all. We smoking on that frankincense. Because we ain't got no frankincense. Hurykane tonight, trap this church. Fire. Hurykane, go.
Walking through the scene so cool. All black, stay strapped, get clapped if you fuck with the crew. Nigga, you be up under my shoe. Turn blue, niggas get stumped out in my timber boots. Bulletproof all over the suit. Got it ordered, custom made Cartiers and the fedora. Met me a fine ass chick at a Sephora. Hit it from the back, then smoked up on the quarter. Took it to the crib, the legs was on my shoulder. Briefcase style, well, yeah, I had to fold her. She said my meat good is better than Ponderosa. So I had to pound the pussy over and over. Now I'm out the door, the baby, the show is over. Headed to the block, you know I'm selling that motor. Haters talk shit, them knock your head off a shoulder. Territory mine, hey gang, I'm taking over. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurykane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurykane be the name and there's only one. Look, I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurykane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurykane be the name and there's only one. Blast with killers, we fast with triggers. Blast, we full up with Hennessy and blast some niggas. If a fair run up, gotta blast them too. Real niggas gon' do what they have to do. Time to roll up a blunt, then I crack a brew. Got a call from a chick, she was passing through. Have to take a dance up in the afternoon. Got a call from a plug, now I have to zoom. Full of motherfucking fans tryna track my moves. Y'all bitches can't fight, kick a back my moves. I'm the black John Wick that I pack your crew. I think you gonna need some fucking backup, dude. AK and take your motherfucking backup, dude. And your wife will think I'm a stand-up dude. I see you hit a strap, bitch, I'm strapped up too. Shoot your ass in the head if you act up, fool. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurykane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurykane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurykane be the name and there's only one. I'ma show you how to do this, son. Hurykane be the name and there's only one.
It's that real hip hop. Hey, what it do? Vibe with the nine. Hey, real hip hop.
Trying to track my moves, can't track my fucking down. Can't track me fucking down. You can't track my moves. I mean, can't combat the moves. High still off the frankincense already, yo. Salute, live, and learn. What's good, bro? Now it's time to get off into the service. I had my monologue, then we got off into the music. Now it's time to get off into the service. All right, disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? This is deconstructing Christianity. All I'm doing is deconstructing. You know, I'm not dissing. I'm only dissing those that diss us. Like, for example, the condescending, the judgmental Christians, the ones that, you know, like the violent ones that's against you for not fucking with them. Yeah, those are the ones that, you know, that don't fuck with me and I don't fuck with them. But the Christians that are cool, there's 4 types. The open-minded ones that don't care that I don't believe. We can still have conversation and dialogue without you thinking I'm a goddamn demon for not believing. Because that's how most Christians is. Like, the most time I tell them I'm not a Christian, they immediately back away. But oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you just heard a good conversation, but the moment I say I'm not a Christian, everything goes downhill. I'm gonna pray for you. Why you don't believe? And I tell them the story, and they be like, oh my God, and all this bullshit. And it's like they dismiss what I told them, they dismiss my feelings, and just, you just gotta keep believing. Fuck all that. I ain't got no return on my investment. After years and years of prayer and joining the church, being part of the church, trying to be a good man, a God, and a good husband, and just still get fucked over in all places. And then you learn, no matter if you're a Christian or a non-Christian, life be lifing. But the shit that mind fucks people is, I don't see no angels saving people. I don't see no demons killing people. Or like, you know, like, I see people do these things. People are doing this. You know? But look at the Old Testament again. It was the hearts of men. Only time the devil did something was with a bet with Job. And then there was parts of the Bible where God was putting hearkening people's hearts and putting evil spirits in people. I'm like, what? I thought the devil's supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm cool with the open-minded Christians that don't care if I'm not a Christian. We can still talk. I'm cool with the conspiracy Christians. They look up the same shit I look up and expose the same shit I expose. I'm cool with the spiritual Christians. They value meditation. They understand God, Jesus, and the church lives in the heart chakra. So they understand in meditation. I fucks with meditation. We can live in peace and harmony and joy. We can talk. You know, they cool with me. I'm cool with them. And last but not least, we have the Gnostic Christians. The Gnostics believe the only way out is through gnosis. And if God does exist, he's a genocidal, homicidal maniac. He do not follow this doctrine. Learn knowledge of self. Learn the knowledge of self. That's the only way out. Gnosis. So with the disclaimer out the way, let's get off into it. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do first. Is it this one?
In their whole lives inside the religion without ever asking the one question that could explain everything they've ever seen in a church.
Now, this is Durante Lamar. He the ex-pastor. This is Durante Lamar, y'all.
Who actually leads Christianity? Most Christians
that's the last one. Who actually leads Christianity? That's the last one. We're going to go to this one first.
Paul said, specifically 7 verses, of course, from the New Testament.
This is Mind Shift. This is from the Mind Shift channel. We got Mind Shift, Durante Lamar, and the coach. So this is Mind Shift. Now we're going to talk about the Paul doctrine, because most of the Christians is really getting their shit from Paul. So, and if you want to learn more about the Paul shit, y'all listen to Ray Haggins. He got a whole segment on talking about Paul. Like most people are from the Paulinian Christianity or the Paulinian doctrine. Whether any Christian know it or not, like, they're going by that. So what my shift is about to do is break down these verses in the Bible and then on the Paulinian shit and compared to what's going on in life. So let's get it. Paul
said, specifically 7 verses, of course, from the New Testament, that at the very least should be problematic for the believer. Though I know what the objection is going to be, so I want to handle that first, then we'll get into the 7 verses. The objection is going to be that Paul was just a man, that he is not Jesus, that he is not perfect, and no one is. See this video, by the way. And normally I would understand and agree, but I think that that objection misses the entire point of Paul in the context of Christianity. Paul is not just another believer with an opinion that someone listening to him, like listening to a pastor, should weigh carefully with the conviction of the Holy Spirit. Paul is quite literally treated as the architect of Christianity. His words are preached as authoritative. His epistles, his letters are considered divinely inspired. Entire doctrines around salvation, sin, obedience, church discipline, marriage, gender roles, and on and on and on come directly from him. In fact, whenever I, for the most part, point out an issue in the Old Testament, someone without fail, a believer, will say, yeah, but in the New Testament, it's different. After Jesus' death, Paul says this. He is a singular figure here in that regard. After his conversion on the road to Damascus and the other claims that he made about his divine revelations from Jesus, the fact that those letters have been canonized, Paul is not someone we can just shrug off when we don't like or agree or understand what he is saying. So the question is not, was the Apostle Paul perfect? It is rather, if this is indeed God's chosen apostle writing under divine inspiration, why do we find statements that directly contradict Jesus or harm people or create the very doctrines that Christians struggle to justify? So this is not to nitpick Paul as a person. It's to evaluate the content of these 7 passages and ask a simple question. If this is inspired morality, if this is the true teaching of the Church of Christianity, why does it look so much like the worst parts of human culture? And again, in some cases, so little like the teachings that Jesus gave. With that in mind, let's dig in. And these are going to go pretty quick, hopefully. So number 1, I will read to you is Galatians 5:12. I wish those who unsettle you would castrate themselves! Exclamation. This is Paul, let me give you the context here, throwing a hissy fit. Like men of God who just got done meeting with Jesus Christ himself are apt to do. Paul here is fighting Christian Jewish missionaries who are telling Gentile converts that they must be circumcised. Believe it or not, one of the biggest debates post Jesus' death, as Paul tries to get the Gentiles grafted in, aside from what they're allowed to eat, is if they do indeed have to be circumcised. Now, we're going to get to the harm of this, but in general, I think that the entire concept, the context here of what is going on is so problematic. We see nothing of Jesus paving a way for Gentiles. This is all Paul's doing. Now, we can believe for whatever reason that Jesus didn't see that necessary during his time on earth, and so he shows up to one guy to be the torchbearer for the Gentiles afterwards, but forgot to communicate that same message to pretty much literally everybody else. Also, Paul wanting to get these people out of their bind of having to be circumcised, I think, is nothing other than having to meet people where they are at. I wonder, truly, it's so funny that it could hinge on this. If God had stayed consistent with the need for everyone to be circumcised who joins the faith, for lack of a better term, if Christianity would just have never taken off, Paul had to make that inroad a bit more accessible. But Paul's pissed at these Christian Jewish missionaries and their backwards idea of circumcision, the idea that came straight from God that lasted for thousands of years, but okay. And he's essentially saying here, fine, if you're so obsessed with circumcision, go all the way. Cut the whole thing off. That's what this tantrum is. So where's the harm? Again, Brandon, Paul is just a man. Is he not allowed to be angry? Maybe this is even justified anger. No, what we see time and time again, and this is just one example that I wanted to pull, is that Paul normalizes the hostility even amongst believers if they are theological opponents. Like, this is one of the first instances of this happening. And then you look at the rest of history, all the different denominations and sects and how they speak about each other, and the times they have quite done a lot worse than just speaking bad about each other. It is one of the top reasons that people deconvert is because they look around and they so clearly see that even within the umbrella of Christianity, the body of Christ cannot agree, that there is not consensus. This is a sillier issue to look at, but in some ways it's really not, because it happened so early and Jesus was so unclear, and people that really believed they were hearing from the Lord and divinely inspired had totally different takeaways, and it happens this fast. What if Paul, again, the architect of so much of Christianity, had never been this kind of person, was not the one letting division and dissension happen even within the church? If you read Paul, you know he has an ego, and it is his way or the highway, that he is the only one. At one point, what does he say? He tells people that even if you hear from the angels themselves something different than what I am preaching, that he is not wrong. I'll put the verse up on the screen because I butchered it. This is the man God chose to be the mouthpiece of true Christianity. This encourages things that are drastic. It encourages violence. It encourages dissension. And again, treating theological opposition as less than, or as even sometimes not true believers. So that was a long one on number one. I know that it's not the worst thing that Paul said, but I think when we take a closer look at some of these examples, we see all the threads start to get a little too loose. But let's move on to number 2. 1 Corinthians 5:5, you are to hand this man over to Satan for the destruction of the flesh, so that his spirit may be saved in the day of the Lord. The context here is simple. It's kind of a funny situation, all things considered, when this could be said. It is a man, a church member, who is sleeping with his father's wife. And instead of helping...
A church member is sleeping with his father's wife. Now, this is in the Bible. If you go fool, you got something to offer. Yep.
Restoring this relationship, giving good Christian guidance and counseling. What does Paul do? He is ordering the community to ritually expel him, not just outside of the church, which is happening, over to Satan himself. Essentially, almost like a curse, removing the divine protection of the church, of Christianity, of the faith, so that truly demonic forces can physically harm him. Paul is quite literally using the devil like a paddle to reprimand a child so that they won't continue to act poorly. You might have wondered what I meant when I said we get teachings from Paul that Christians today would struggle to justify. Now, some Christians are totally on board with this, but if this hits your...
Motherfuckers used to motherfucking take the kids out in front of the fucking town square and stone them if they was bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn.
You're wrong. Understand again where it's coming from and how many other things you take as literal gospel from this same man. This is the basis of church discipline, shunning, excommunication, which don't even go as far as what Paul's wanting. He literally wants this person to be tormented by the devil for the sake of saving his spirit. As if, and this is the other thing that it justifies, as if suffering, physical suffering, leads to spiritual salvation, another theological concept that has been so utilized by the church to harm millions and millions of people. And I guess it's kind of consistent. We see God use Satan to harm Job, but not for his edification, just for God's own bet. But are there not verses that say entirely to resist the devil? I guess if you're powerful enough like Paul, you can use him as your disciplinary principle. It's absolutely stupid and incredibly harmful. Again, we can't just look at this in an isolated case like, oh yeah, I guess in that case, maybe Paul should have just talked to the guy. We have to see it through the lens of that God knew this would become canonized scripture, that God knew that this was claimed divine inspiration, and that God knew everything that would come from people studying these words under that vantage point for millennia. That's why it's a problem. Also, contradicting Jesus. Did Jesus not spend all of his time with sinners, with the prostitutes and tax collectors? Paul's too good for that. His church must remain clean. He must hand people over to Satan and have the church ignore them. Jesus' model was, your sins are forgiven, go and sin no more. That is not what Paul is doing here. How do you justify that, Christians? By the way, I'm not saying everything Jesus said was good and moral, but in fact, the good and moral things we get from Jesus, we almost see almost entirely the opposite from Paul. And yet Christians choose Paul. It's more convenient, that's for sure. It feels better, that's for sure. It's easier, that's for sure, as long as you're not the one on the wrong end of the stick. Let's move to the third one, and I will read it for you, 1 Corinthians 9:27. But I punish my body and enslave it, so that after proclaiming to others, I myself should not be disqualified. Now, I can appreciate Paul not wanting to be a hypocrite, though, again, the way that he words things and how we see this elsewhere, it looks more like ego. He wants the right to be the one who's right. He wants to be the ultimate preacher, but he knows he still sins, and he hates that that could get in the way of his reputation. Not that it grieves God's heart, but that it might discredit him in front of his followers. This purposeful torturing of the physical body to get it to align in the spirit is, again, kind of like the second one, endorsing an idea of suffering being good, which alone, as a concept, we still see abused every single day. Someone gets sick, someone gets hurt, someone is struggling financially or whatever. It's a sign that their faith isn't great. It's a sign that they have too much sin in their life. It comes directly from verses like these. And by the way, each one of these is not just an island on its own. It is a full-fledged continent with multiple countries showing the consistency in Paul's thinking here. We get so many different correcting measures that have been seen throughout church history that start right here with the very physical and violent imagery that Paul suggests is necessary for the improvement of his spiritual self. Can you imagine if within Christianity the body wasn't the enemy? I mean, how much verbiage do we have? And again, this isn't just from Paul, about the body essentially being the enemy, the flesh being wicked, the part that is of the world, putting people at odds with themselves under the idea that under all of that nasty flesh is a spirit, a dwelling for the Holy Spirit, a perfect temple that needs to be kept clean and holy, is so damn harmful. It's weird to think about Jesus's verses like, my yoke is easy and my burden is light, a peace that surpasses all understanding. Jesus criticizes excessive, heavy religious burdens. Paul does the opposite. He quite literally praises harsh self-discipline. And again, to an extent, and especially outside of the context of Christianity or spirituality, there's nothing wrong with self-discipline. But the way that Paul is describing it and the measures that he is going to and what he suggests for others to do, and again, in contrast of what Jesus said, is all extremely different. And
exactly. Just like punish your body. Like there's some Christian denominations, or like we say cults, they cut themselves or they slash themselves or they whip themselves. You know, because they think crazy thoughts, so they just got done doing something. I'm talking about, look, there's over 42,000 plus denominations of fucking Christianity. So just remember that, there's even what we call radical Christians. What's a radical Christian? They'll blow your head off if you don't believe. Yeah. So out of 42,000 denominations, you don't think a radical Christian is not in that? Shit. These motherfuckers fought in the name of God in the goddamn crusades. So don't think they know radical Christians out there.
What do we have next? I'll read Romans 7:19. For I do not do the good I want, but the evil I do not want is what I do. This one is simple, and it's one of the actual times we might get some humility from Paul. He's frustrated. Paul keeps on sinning. We hear later that Paul has a thorn in his side that God has allowed Satan to do. We can understand in his own warped thinking why he's
in his own warped thinking. No, the devil ain't making you sin. You keep sinning. But you want to blame the devil. No. If Jesus lives in your heart, if God lives in your heart, then you live by the best way you can. I understand life be life, but like most of the time, motherfuckers just choosing to fucking do the motherfucking fucked up shit that they really truly desire to do. So this is why motherfuckers say, if you're gonna smoke or drink, do that shit responsibly. You feel me? Because people gonna do whatever the fuck they want anyway. But Paul right now is conflicted. Oh my God, I keep sinning, but God is in my heart. What should I do? Let me just keep on beating myself. Pause.
Okay with that second example, because this is how he interprets his own inability to be perfect like he wants to be. And so yes, on one hand, we can say, well, Paul's just a person, and look, he has trouble not sinning. And that checks out. Romans 3:23 says all sin and fall short of the glory of God. Paul's part of all, but it's because of Paul's status and the idea that he just cannot get away from even, it seems, his habitual sin, which 1 John would like to have a word with him, that we get the Christian idea that people in general, because even if Paul can't, what are the chances for everyone else? That people are totally broken. This is part of the basis for the total depravity doctrine that is so grotesque, leads to so much guilt-based Christian upbringing, a distrust of human nature, excuses for harmful behavior. I'm Christian. What can I say? I'm a flawed man, but forgive me.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm a flawed man. Forgive me. No. It's like you motherfuckers out there, men and women. Most motherfuckers know the shit that they doing to themselves is fucking wrong and it's harmful. It's harmful to your body and it's harmful to the people that you motherfucking have in your life that actually fucking love and care about you. You know you fucking up yourself. But you're also gonna fuck up friendships, relationships, possible futures with people just by doing this dumbass shit. It's like if you're gonna do right, just do right. Like going back to fucking Paul, like what was Paul's real true sin? It's like, like y'all know the 10 Commandments, mind you, like we're in the New Testament. So this is Jesus teaching. So, like, what's your sin, Paul? Because he ain't just a regular guy, he's a high-ranking figure. Everybody's getting shit from him. So it's like, what's your sin? Like what you be getting drunk? You be fucking the prostitutes, Paul? What the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing? Or maybe you fucking with kids. Maybe that's what's eating you up. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop sinning. Yes, the fuck you can. Just stop. God said you drink and be merry. So, drink and don't get drunk. Don't fuck with the bitches that's outside the motherfucking tribe. Maybe that's what he do. He fuck with the Philistine girls. Who knows? But his own warped thinking. And we all have the same fucking thinking. Or we had it. But it's like, like I'm not perfect. But you got to forgive me. No, fuck all that. I don't have to. Like, if you're destroying yourself, and I'm saying, like you don't have to destroy yourself. You can, like find other avenues to fucking heal yourself or like, or fulfill your desire or whatever. But people gonna do whatever the fuck they want. You can only just keep them in your thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. But like at the end of the day, the shit hurts. Shit hurts, especially from a motherfucker that's watching Paul. It's like, man, this nigga's fucked up. But we gotta listen to him because it's the word of God and Jesus and shit. It's like it's crazy. And plus niggas gotta get circumcised and shit. And you know how many people turned around and said, nigga ain't about to cut my motherfucking shit off. Pause.
Just read the sickest article thinking why he's so okay with that second example, because this is how he interprets his own inability to be perfect like he wants to be. And so, yes, on one hand, we can say, well, Paul's just a person, and look, he has trouble not sinning, and that checks out. Romans 3:23 says all sin and fall short of the glory of God. Paul's part of all, but it's because of Paul's status and the idea that he just cannot get away from even, it seems, his habitual sin, which 1 John would like to have a word with him, that we get the Christian idea that people in general, because even if Paul can't, what are the chances for everyone else? That people are totally broken. This is part of the basis for the total depravity doctrine that is so grotesque, leads to so much guilt-based Christian upbringing, a distrust of human nature, excuses for harmful behavior. I'm Christian. What can I say? I'm a flawed man, but forgive me. I just read the sickest article, and it's not like it's new. It happens all the time. Some pastor who was molesting 8-year-olds, one of them is finally brave enough to speak up, and her parents take her to meet with this pastor and a few other deacons. Now that he's been caught, not reported, of course, he says, I'm just a man. I'm fallen. I'm broken, but Jesus forgives me, and you should too. And her parents made her hug her abuser and forgive him. This is her story some, I think, 15 years later. That is the kind of shit that this leads to. If Christians want to be so morally superior because of their God and their Holy Spirit, then do it. Again, I bring up this point mainly to point to this video and this one because I'm just so sick of this nonsense. Jesus didn't give these cop-outs, go and sin no more. He said that people can obey, to do good and bear good fruit. If people like Paul cannot not sin, then Jesus is a liar and his commands become impossible and incoherent. Number 5, we will go to Ephesians. Right,
exactly. And plus, Paul shouldn't have the job that he has. Like if Jesus teaches is this and his shit is saying that, then he just trying to motherfucking be the nigga in charge. So it is part of the ego. You know what I'm saying? So, like Paul really fucked up. It's like he was probably drunk off power, like letting power go to his head. Like, yes, I'm the authority figure of this shit. But I can't stop fucking that prostitute. Or I can't stop drinking all goddamn day, stumbling across the goddamn church. I mean, not church, but tabernacle, whatever the fuck they was in, whatever tent, tabernacle. But yeah, dog, it was like it's wild, but like the depravity doctrine and the motherfucking shit that feed off your shame, guilt, and regret, and it keep people in a state of not trusting each other, keep people in a state of feeling low about themselves all the goddamn time. And then, but rejoice because some invisible entity is going to make a way. It did. Like you leave out of church, you're going through the most worst shit ever. It's just really just a person just can stop. Stop doing wrong. It's like it's that fucking simple. But is it that simple? To the outside looking in, it may be, because everybody is speaking from their own place of comfort. But we never know what's going on in a person's mind. Never. So this is why it's up to the individual to not do all that fucked up shit to yourself or to other people. You got to find some fucking hobbies and shit that you love to do. This is why, like I'm in the music, art, literature, gaming, meditation, this podcast and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do a whole bunch of shit to avoid fucking somebody up or fucking myself up. And I try to be around like-minded people with heads on their shoulders, like-minded, open-minded people with heads on their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand life be life and we all get weak sometimes. But at the end of the day, I'm going to stick around. I'm going to give you encouragement. You're going to get back on your feet. You know what I'm saying? You might have to, like disappear for a minute, but just know, like you still got my love. You still got my heart. Still get the shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Like let you know that like you have someone there for you. But most people that go into these fucked up shit, they just push everybody away and you wonder why you alone. Because you pushed everybody away, especially motherfuckers that really give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? And it's all just watching the people go through shit internally. It's dog, the motherfucking shit is sometimes scary when you just look in their eyes. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. But Paul was fucked up. And the whole goal of this video is to let motherfuckers know most people are still getting their shit from Paul. This is why the church bubble and the community still struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Ephesians 5:20.
I recently purchased
5. We will go to Ephesians 5:22 through 24. By the way, this is our first potential non-authentic book of Paul. I think in 5 and 6, I am pulling from Deutero-Pauline books, and I don't care to get into all of that. The fact is, they made the cut. They're in the canon. They're considered Pauline teaching, and until they are not, I'm going to speak about them like they are. But Ephesians 5:22 says, "Wives, be subject to your husbands as you are to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, just as Christ is the head of the church. Just as the church is subject to Christ, so also wives ought to be in everything to their husbands." Of course.
Yeah. And the women hate that one. Husbands loves your wife as Christ loved the church. Wives be submissive. The wives hate that part. And you know what's so fucked up about Christianity and Christians when it comes to that marriage shit? Y'all supposed to motherfucking be under God. But yet you don't want to follow his teaching by being submissive to your husband. But yet you'll be submissive to your boss and you give your husband hell. I feel sorry for those Christian relationships. Or the other Christian relationship where you're getting your motherfucking ass beat. I'm going to stay with him because I don't want no divorce. Well, you're going to be dead. And then the bitch end up dying. Because you kept getting them knocked beside the head. Went to the church, went to the police. No one changed shit. When all you got to do is just leave. They look up to Yolanda Adams like a motherfucker. Well, like she left her abuse. So, like God will forgive you. He knows your heart, right? You better motherfucker be like Yolanda Adams and get the fuck on. Shout out to Yolanda Adams. Like she fine. I know she's a Christian gospel singer, but I'm gonna be respectful. It's a fine woman. And like she did some features on some shit back in the day, I heard and shit. And
And shouts out to I think his name Dietrich Hayden or some shit like that. Another gospel guy. Shout out to Smokey Norfolk, another gospel guy I fuck with. You know, you know, Kirk Franklin old shit. You know, the old shit. Kirk Franklin and the Family. You know, like his first three albums. But yeah, like back when I was, in Christianity, that's what I was listening to. So like even if this shit come on the radio right now, like I fucking listen to Smokey Norfolk, that I Need You Now, that's a dog ass song. Then that Thank You song from Smokey Norfolk, that shit cold. I still play Stomp by Kirk Franklin. Shit, nigga, man, nigga, that beat was cold. Nigga, that beat the shit. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfucking Revolution song. Do you want a revolution? Ooh, nigga, I'll play that too. You know what I'm saying? I'll play that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it was, like it's inspirational and uplifting. Like even though it's some Christian shit, I'll play it right now because of the beat and the word revolution. And I'll turn that bitch into a parody. You feel me? But back to Paul. Shouts out to everybody.
The duty of the wife. I also thought about including the verses on Paul telling women to remain silent, that if they have a question, they need to ask their husbands, that they should not speak in church, that they should never have a...
Talking about women do not speak in church and all this shit. Oh, yeah. We all know the Bible disses women. I covered that. But yeah, hold on. You said 12-year-old video Snowden showed it. Man, Snowden been in my algorithm for the past week. For the past fucking week. Salute Rum Solo. What up, though? Who shot first? It was Ham Solo. Shot the shit out that stormtrooper. Blam! Nigga ran into that room. Them niggas was deep in that bitch, too. It was the reflexes, though. He had no choice. He had no fucking choice. Nigga running through that motherfucking hallway like, oh, shit. Yo, man, you gotta be a bad motherfucker to raid the motherfucking Death Star and survive. Like, the motherfucker took my shit. I'm about to get that bitch back, nigga. What the fuck these niggas thought? Come on, Chewie. Sup, Luke, little nigga? About to get my shit back. Hell yeah, facts. He shot the shot. Everybody you thought this was, nigga. Han Solo by himself, nigga, with Chewbacca, nigga. Went in that bitch and got his fucking shit back. It was like, nigga, like they the leaders of the galaxy. They blew up a planet. I don't give a fuck what they blew up. I'm about to get my shit back. Fuck Darth Vader. Fuck those stormtroopers. Come on, Chewie, let's go. Come on, Luke, little nigga. All right, old man. You think Obi-Wan? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, Princess Leia. What up, though? Okay, cool, nigga. We out this bitch. In reality, them niggas supposed to die. You know how deep those niggas was in that bitch? Nigga, you inside the fucking Death Star. Got out that bitch and spit the fucking block and blew that bitch the fuck up. Nigga, come on, dog. That shit was cold. Shouts out to Star Wars, man. Nigga, I'm still a big fan. of that motherfucking movie. For real. Damn, I'm on the Star Wars tangent. God damn, man. That's how you know that shit was impactful. I'm never forget. It was in a long time ago in the 90s. I watched all 3 movies back to back. Stayed up all night watching that shit. It was like a motherfucking Saturday night too. I like picked the perfect time to watch it. Spin the block and still took out the Death Star. All right, spit the block on their ass. Went in that bitch, raided the ship. Went in that bitch, got their ship back, saved the girl, got the fuck out there, spit the block and blew that bitch up. Man, that's some real shit. That's some real shit right there. And then they motherfucking I think on the third when they motherfucker had to go save Princess Leia, they spent the block on Jabba the Hutt, one of the motherfucking most ruthless motherfuckers in the galaxy, or like at least in that area. Nigga, master bounty hunter got bitches for slaves and shit. I'm like, y'all fucking this alien motherfucker. Oh shit, nigga, you gotta be a kingpin or something. You gotta be a kingpin or something. Nigga had motherfucking Han Solo and Carbonite and shit. Boba Fett, Top Dog, Bounty Hunter in this bitch. Like, yo, nigga, the galaxy is ruthless. I want to be a pirate. I want to be a Boba Fett, bro. I'm about to start hauling niggas in. You can be a Jedi, a Sith Lord, or Boba Fett. Like, at least with Boba Fett, nobody telling you what the fuck to do. A Sith Lord, you got a shitload of power. Jedi, you got a shitload of power, man. But like Boba Fett, man, come on, dog. It's all about skills, abilities. Yeah, you can force push my ass when I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot while I'm being tossed in the air. Like, oh, bitch. Da, 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 da. Don't force push me, motherfucker. Bitch, I got a jetpack too, nigga. I get force pushing jetpack on out. I was like, oh shit, I'm out this bitch. That's a Jedi. I'm fighting the Jedi. You'll be a clone maker. Yo, nigga, that ain't such a bad idea, dog. That ain't such a bad idea. Got many clones in yourself. Nigga, that's your army. That's your army, dude. You good. No, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers in the known galaxy. There's a lot of motherfuckers. So if you're supposed to be talking about church, nigga, you don't understand. Star Wars is a religion to some people. I've seen the groups. I've seen the motherfucking conventions. Star Wars and Star Trek are still beefing right now, I think. You don't want to see a war. You know, and I love Star Wars, man. You know, I love Star Wars like a motherfucker, but I'm more of a fan of Star Trek. Star Trek became my love because it felt like it was grounded in realism. Like, you know, I don't know if it was the techno babble or maybe like certain great dialogue, but like Star Trek was the shit. And like it was really because LeVar Burton from the Reading Rainbow. I was like, oh shit, he got these motherfucking silver glasses, all this shit. I watched it for him. And then it was like, damn, Captain Picard is the shit. Damn, Riker is the shit. I'm sorry, Geordi, but if it wasn't for Geordi LaForge, if it wasn't for the Reading Rainbow, that ship, the motherfucking USS Enterprise would not be flying. That shit would not do warp drive. That motherfucker's chief head of engineering. That motherfucker, yo, without Geordi LaForge, that ship ain't moving. It was like, damn, I need 5 minutes. He was like, nigga, I need that shit done in 3, LaForge. Yes, Captain. You know what I'm saying? I just, like don't like certain storylines they gave. They made him, they made him kind of weak and shit. He had a infatuation with one doctor. And shit. Oh my God, hold up. Let me stop. I just want him to fuck a Star Trek change it. Let's get back to the Paul. My bad, y'all.
Authority over a man that they should not teach. And despite the fact that this is all crystal clear and that it is not just for some people, sometimes it's some churches, because Paul gives his basis.
No, fuck that. I blame Han Solo for having that name. I blame you, Han Solo. I'm just fucking with you, bro. yeah, man. But like, yeah, dog. Thanks for coming in and maybe going that fucking tangent. Oh shit. Star Wars and Star Trek is both the shit. I love the franchises.
He blames Eve. Eve was the first to be deceived. Therefore, women in general at large are not to be trusted, which is the most insane thing ever. Also shows
that that's the most insane thing ever. Niggas back in the day was like, nigga, Eve was tempted first. You can't trust bitches. Niggas was going around also ancient red pill. Nigga, that's ancient red pill shit. Nigga, ChristianRedPill.com. Nigga, they was like, yeah, nigga, bitches ain't shit because they bit the apple first. You can picture how crazy this shit is. We could go back in time right now, like the pimps from the Chappelle Show, and just watch this shit from a distance and be like, and just hear that shit come out of their mouth. That shit is fucking hilarious. Don't trust bitches because they bit the fruit. Don't trust bitches because of Delilah too. It was like, no, nigga, that was Samson's fault. That nigga chose to fuck that Philistine. But like, here's what's funny though. The mindset of people back in the day. It was like, I see why people was being controlled. It's like, man, the motherfuckers are stupid. They'll believe any goddamn thing.
Not taking Genesis allegorical. There's like so many issues here, but we're actually just going to focus on this verse about submission. This is just
I'm
part
doing
of the
that.
household code.
Hey,
This
nigga,
is
that's
just
my
all
job.
being
Nigga, I already
part
had that
of
in the lab. I already got
masters
that
over
work.
slaves,
Hold on,
husband-
fuck that. Hold on, Masha. Already got that shit on display. It's being worked on right now. Oh, GBA. I need them. I got some on Overwatch. I have some in spaceships. Yo, man, nigga, that was my secret project, dog. Like, how you come across my secret files, bro? Those are my secret files, man. Shout out to GB Radio, man. And much love to the First Lady, Vonta. And shouts out to the goddess Crystal. You're in Crystal City right now at the Hurykane Night Trappist Church. I hacked them. Well, you cool. You can have some. Shouts out.
Over wives, fathers over children. But bringing that into Christianity to a point again where it becomes such important teaching scripturally in canon gives centuries of justification for patriarchy, marital hierarchy, denial of women's rights in general, complementarian theology, where we get this, and it is quite literally still foundational in even most modern Christian marriage counseling. My wife and I heard it. Jesus, by the way, never established a household hierarchy. Some of the only credit I can give Jesus is that in his time, he was one of the few that actually elevated women in some circumstances, you know, when he wasn't calling them a dog and comparing them to getting his leftover scraps. Jesus says whoever wants to be first must be last. That is not the teaching from Paul. And submission in everything. Plus, we have other verses where Paul straight up says the quiet part out loud, telling women not to deny their husbands sexually, except, of course.
Like, oh, yeah. And make sure you don't turn your man down in the bedroom. Yeah, can't forget about that, bitch. You know how Paul just snuck that in there? That's some grimy shit.
There is an exception in times of prayer and fasting, but even then only for a short while. This is about control. This is about men getting what they want when they want and using God and religion to justify it. And that is how it is still played out. It is one of the many reasons.
And then you fast forward, whoop, the Crusades. Then you fast forward to the Crusades. In the name of God. In the name of God.
That things like marital rape were not even acknowledged until quite recently, and still absolutely.
Yeah, it's quite recently. And like what was crazy was a chick could get raped and nothing happens to the guy. He got to pay the father of the chick and then marry the chick. Man, I'm like, what type of fucking system was going on in ancient times?
Happen in not, of course, just Christian households.
I'm like, nigga, that nigga should be stoned for doing this to my daughter. Like, no, if this nigga have some money, he can pay off the father, marry the daughter in order to keep the child. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And you wonder why people still fleeing to America or just getting the fuck away from the area in general. Like, what the fuck?
Just a thing in general. If there was ever a place it shouldn't happen, wouldn't you think it would be a Christian household? No, in fact, it's more excusable, scripturally speaking, in Christian household. And on a similar note, so we can do this next one quickly, same book, Ephesians 6:5, slaves, obey your earthly masters with fear and trembling.
I love mentioning that one. I mention that one every Sunday. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with fear and trembling. Yep. And you know how Christians like to compare this the motherfucking ancient shit for right now? Well, let's compare that ancient shit to right now. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with fear and trembling. Everybody fears fighting the government. Everybody fears fighting the police. Everybody fears fighting these evil, tyrannical motherfuckers. Peter Thiel, Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, Larry Ellison, George Soros, Klaus Schwab, you know, and all those motherfuckers at the UN and the WEF, the Trilateral Commission, the motherfucking Council of Foreign Relations, the Vatican, the royal family, and whatever reptilian, alien, Zeta Gray, AI tech monster that they fucking worship and allegedly, I don't know. I don't want to go that far, but but the first names before I mentioned the alien shit are definitely breathing right now. You know, adrenochrome smoothie motherfuckers.
In singleness of heart as you obey Christ. Again, another household code segment here. We see slavery as a norm, which it was.
Exactly, GBA. Yeah. That shit is wild. And I still got the right. Dog, Christianity was crazy in the early days. It's more crazier now. But that shit right there, nigga, that shit was wild. Oh, he raped my daughter. Well, nigga, he go humbun. Oh, bet it up. You can keep her. Like, what? Yep. Bitch, you out the house. You don't get no inheritance. You with that nigga now. That nigga got to take care of you. The nigga just hit me with a humbun. Give me 100 dinars. I mean, 100 denariuses. What the fuck was the money going on? Give me 100 Caesar coins.
But not a condemned one, an approved one, with teaching on how they are to act, to treat your earthly masters well, and your Christian masters additionally well. This may very well be the single most...
That means, you know, your religion and your government, you know, obey them with fear and trembling. Like, why do I gotta be afraid and tremble? Because they could strike you down. Like, what? Yeah, and like in reality, a pastor could probably pop you or have you popped, and the government will have you popped.
Verse to promote and continue slavery.
And why do I say that? Because the Vatican assassins. That's why. Watch the movie Angels and Demons and the Da Vinci Code. If y'all not into dialogue heavy movies, then don't watch it because it's very dialogue heavy. But it's like a suspense thriller and it's a build up and it's uncovering the secrets of the Da Vinci Code, and it connects Christianity, it connects the Merovingian shit, it connects like the fucking like the motherfucking Holy Grail. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. But the Vatican is sending out assassins on niggas. That was the shit that got me. And shit, nigga, real shit. I think this Tom Hanks' best role since motherfucking Forrest Gump. I'm not gonna motherfucking say Castaway. Fuck Castaway. It was just a nigga and a ball talking. I'm not dealing with that. Forrest Gump was his best movies ever. And Big was the shit too. Soon as he wished to be grown, the first thing he did was smash a bitch. So, like, nigga, shouts out to Tom Hanks for that movie. But the Angels and Demons and the Da Vinci Code, I was like, nigga, bet it up. This some good shit. Nigga, I kicked back and watched both of that shit on HBO when they put it on my motherfucking satellite shit for free. You know, sometimes they give you the free shit. You know, so I'm like, oh shit, HBO, bet it up. What's on? Angels and Demons? Da Vinci Code? Back to back? Let's go. Watching this shit. I can see Tom Hanks in a minute anyway. Let's see what's popping. Good fucking movie. Now I was smoking, drinking. I'm like, man, this is some real shit. Once the movie was over, nigga, I grabbed me some books. I was starting reading. I'm like, hold on, let me grab me some books and start reading. You know how some movies and music give you inspiration to do some shit. Man, I was like, man, nigga, I was grabbing some shit, trying to study myself. But like, let me connect some dots.
In the American South, it was used to silence abolitionists. It equates obedience with a slave master to obedience with Christ. How damaging. How would you want this as a perfect...
They want you to replace you worshiping the government with Christ. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like you bowing down and praising your government and your religion, you know, you got to think of them as Christ. It's like the fucking mental mind fuck that they give you along with the scripture, slaves obey your earthly masters. That shit fucked up. Because if your earthly masters is your government that's corrupt and your religion that's corrupt, then you obeying corruption, you obeying evil, you know, and don't nobody see that. They still feel that they following the word, but it's wild.
God of love, and though he definitely does, we hear time and time again, not just from Paul, that we are slaves to Jesus, slaves to righteousness, bought and paid for with a price, and that we owe our obedience to this.
Yeah, God and Jesus is love
Terms and conditions may apply. Terms and conditions may apply.
New slave master who rescued us from the old one, sin, psychologically and ethically ridiculous at the basis, quite literally, for salvation. And Paul just bringing it into the norm of the day. And our last one, going back to an authentic letter of Paul, would be 1 Corinthians 16:22. Let anyone be accursed who has no love for the Lord. This is Paul's closing to the letter of 1 Corinthians. Take note of what is actually being said there. He's not blessing his readers. He pronounces a curse on non-believers or anyone who does not love the Lord. Again, we see the...
And then it goes back to modern Christianity today. It's like the moment you say you don't fuck with it, they look at you as cursed, or they look at you as evil, or they call you a fucking demon. I've been through it all. A bitch actually ran from me. I'm like, we just had a cool fucking conversation, and you run the moment I say I'm not a Christian. That's some wild shit. It's like motherfuckers are really afraid of demons, but like you fighting demons within your goddamn self. You just told me the shit that you just got done doing. Man, like I ain't tell you it was fucked up, but I'm like, oh shit, you know, people gonna be people, you know, crazy situations, you know, like I understand and shit, trying to be cool with your situation, but you said fuck mine and dismiss my whole fucking testimony. I'm like, okay. And some be like, I'm gonna pray for you. That's really a curse because one, they're not gonna pray for you. Two, they're gonna curse you. Because some people that let the Christianity go, like they think that Christianity is a form of witchcraft, you know, because of how people are just so brainwashed by it. It's like, man, dog, you gotta be some type of witchcraft spell going on. So I feel where, you know, like some of the non-Christians are coming from when it comes to that area. And like some people just backed away completely, saying, nigga, I'm not doing spirituality, I'm not doing Christianity, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just gonna do me. And like shouts out to y'all too. Because they saw the religious psychosis and the spiritual psychosis. Yes, there is such thing as a spiritual psychosis. You can be too spiritual, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is why I'm glad that like I'm into a whole bunch of different shit, so I don't gotta fall into like a trap. And plus, and you know, I probably try to make the shit that, you know, like I try to do shit that comes from within instead of fucking with shit that's out. You know, focus on the inner work, shadow work, meditation, work on some music, work on some art, work on some literature. You know, like you know, like do shit that's gonna unlock me. And not worry about the religious or the spiritual shit. You know, like, you know, sometimes I just want to just work on music or just write or just draw all day, you know, or just say, fuck it, I'm about to play the game, you know.
In group, out group, totally fine to curse people who do not agree with you, to think less of them, to dehumanize them. This divide.
Yeah, think less of them, dehumanize them, call them demons and evil and shit. I was like, what? Like I just told you, I go to work, come home. I like, you know, I do this and do that. I'm not out there in the street. I'm not in and out of jail. So, bitch, you just still call me a fucking demon? Goddamn. Been through it.
In the world of Christianity that we've seen for 2,000 years starts right here, or at least in conjunction with many other starts that Paul gave it. You are either with us or you are against us. Insiders versus outsiders. Christians versus non-Christians and not real Christians. No real believer. That's why I always chuckle when I hear Christians say, oh, these denomination differences don't matter. Love is love. God is God. We all have personal relationships. You know, most of these things aren't salvation issues. It'll all work itself out in heaven. Have you not read your Bible? You'll hold to whatever doctrine you think you have come to the correct understanding of from reading the letters of Paul, and then dismiss the fact that Paul himself would have never, ever been okay with this attitude. This is justification, if not downright promotion, of at the very least social hostility towards the other. But I don't think it's a stretch to call it a dog whistle to even physical violence to the other. I mean, after all, this is the same man who wants to hand people who disagree with him or sin over to Satan. Why didn't Paul hand himself over to Satan, right? Sin is sin. Right. A guy sleeps with his dad's mom. Not great, but he needs to be kicked out of the church and left to be physically punished by the devil. Paul admits that he is a constant sinner, and yet he continues to lead, build, and correct churches. The hypocrisy and the ego and the harm of Paul are astounding. Again, I'm not sure which point is greater, all the harm that comes from Paul, or the contradictions between Paul and Jesus, or the fact that half of the epistles we know weren't written by Paul, but no one, even with the divine inspiration of the Holy Spirit, for so long knew or could agree on which books were or weren't. This is all New Testament, by the way. All your excuses about before Jesus and Old Covenant go out the window. You must contend with this as a Christian. And yet most Christians have no problem opening up their daily devotional and reading something from some book in the New Testament and completely segmenting it, only seeing the pretty parts of it, only seeing what applies to them, only looking at what is useful for their day-to-day like a freaking fortune cookie, and ignoring all of the problems and all of the harm. Any harm that exists is because humans are fallible and people can abuse something perfect and make it non-perfect. Wrong. You have the man of God who wrote half of the New Testament, informed almost every doctrine you think you have, and you are unwilling to, again, contend with the issues here. Confronting Paul was a large part of my deconstruction, and one that should have happened decades earlier. I was the Christian I was just describing. Because does Paul also say some pretty things? Yeah. Does he say some brilliant things even? Yes. Did he inform a lot about the good parts of what I considered my Christian walk? Absolutely. And that's fine if you're reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius and there's some things you don't agree with or that seem strange or contradictory, but you find some nuggets of wisdom and you hold those as personal mantras to try to act out your life in a somewhat better way. But that's not.
And that's what I do. Like when I left the religion and then I studied other cultures and studied spiritualism, studied everything, it was like, take my truth from each of the shit I read, apply it to my life, and just act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I'm the wandering revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? Radical but rational. You know, I understand, I care, you know, and just focus on my mission. My personal mission is revolution. You know what I'm saying? you know, the real shit, I love to just really just kick back with a chick, chill on some land, sit on my porch, smoke a motherfucking fat ass blunt, turn over, look at my girl and be like, this is one hell of a life. You know? Real shit. I just want peace. But you know the term, if you want peace, prepare for war. All right. That was the Mind Shift channel. So just type in Mind Shift. It's gonna be like a symbol. It's gonna be like a black circle with some square dots and like a red dot. You know, just click on that. You know, because a lot of Mind Shift is it's a Mind Shift TV, but like just go to regular Mind Shift. But you just type in Mind Shift channel. You should see like a black circle with some square dots in it and a red dot. But now we're about to go to Deconstructing Christianity with Coach Reed.
Mark, Luke, and John, that these are forgeries that were written much later and they just attach the person's name to it. That is true of a lot of other things that claim to be gospels. There were a lot of forgeries, and there were a lot of what we call pseudepigraphal writings where it wasn't the actual person who they put on it. There's a lot of people out there that things that are called gospel of Thomas, gospel of Barnabas, gospel of Judas even. There were lots of attempts at somebody to write a gospel and put the name of an apostle or somebody close to Christ on it, but they didn't stand the test. They didn't stand the test of time. They contradicted themselves, contradicted history, contradicted the rest of the Bible, and yet when we put it up to the same scrutiny, the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John have had unanimous consent from the Christians from the very beginning that these are authentic accounts of the life, death, and burial and resurrection of Jesus Christ.
See, what we have here is some old slick Ricky Bobby shit going on. First, it was really slick how he said that all the forgeries and adding names for authority were done with other Bibles, with other Gospels, I should say. That it wasn't done with the 4 Gospels that you now call your canonical Gospels. Well, really? Because we know through history that Justin Martyr didn't know these Gospels to be known as Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. He called it the wisdom of the apostles. We know that those names didn't occur on those books until Irenaeus, around 180, actually gave them those names.
Yep.
And when you can,
it was really called the wisdom of the apostles before Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. You feel me? They just want to slap names on shit. Trademark that. Like, no, it was called wisdom of the apostles, not no Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. It was to that nigga Aurelius pop up. Like, yeah, nigga, throw some names on them shits.
Consider the apostolic succession that they like to claim, which goes through Irenaeus and Justin Martyr, people like that. These are your Hellenistic Jews as well as your just straight up Romans, Greeks, Gentiles, who are conforming to a version of Christianity in the 2nd century and 3rd century and beyond, who are Greek, who are Hellenistic, who are Roman citizens. They are not beholding to Jewish tradition. So these is what becomes your Orthodox Christians. And your Orthodox Christians are those who become your Catholic Christians. So, and so when they gain the power of Rome, the military might and the government support, then it was whatever they had determined to be the Gospels, which was going to be the Gospel. Now, when we look at Marcion, and mostly what we know about Marcion is the heretical writings against him. Well, the writings is called the heresies, but the writings that were against him, we don't have anything of him. We see that there was a large community of Christians who thought that the gospel according to Marcion was true. They had the Valentines. And the Valentines, they had a large group. We had the Gnostics. They were a large group. And each one of these large...
The Gnostics, Can't forget about the Gnostics. The Romans was killing those motherfuckers like hotcakes. Because they was like, yo, the only way out is through gnosis. God is a genocidal, homicidal maniac. This body is a prison. Planet is a prison. The only way out is through gnosis. We out this bitch. And they was tracked down and murked. You know, shit. You know, they wasn't priests. They wasn't preachers. They was just people like you and me that just motherfucking saw the truth for what it was. There was like this God ain't matching up with what's going on around us.
Who had their own set of gospels, some and a lot overlapping.
Yep.
There certainly was the overlapping of some of the now known since 2nd century, almost 3rd century of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which is being debated now as to whether or not the book of Marcion was actually before the book of Luke, and Luke was an extended version of Marcion. That's being debated now. But there was some overlapping. Many Christians of that day thought the books of Enoch were gospels. Many people thought that the Gospel of Thomas, the secret writings of Peter, the Apocryphon of John, they thought that these were actually books.
That secret book of John, that'll make anybody be like, yo. This is what I tell Christians, read the secret book of John. This is what motherfuckers really believe. Motherfucker pops up to John to be like, hey, yo, that motherfucker Jesus nigga y'all was worshiping, that's some false ass motherfucker. This is the real deal. This is how the universe was created. Great Mother Sophia. Bring y'all the bay off. Y'all the bay off. Woke up and start creating shit. Like, what the fuck? And the book of Enoch is crazy. You know, like the flood story don't got nothing to do with with being a whole bunch of evil people on earth. No, the fucking flood story happened because the fallen angels came down here and fucked the shit up. And shit had to get erased. Like it was mandatory. And the fallen angels went to Enoch and pleaded with Enoch, hey, yo, nigga, go talk to God, bro, on our behalf. He was like, you know he ain't gonna say yes, right? Man, just do it for us. I'm talking about all these fallen angels talking to Enoch and shit. He was like, all right, I'll plead your case. And one motherfucker went to God. I was like, yo, the fallen angels say they were sorry. And they want to come back. It was like, hell no, I'm about to flood that shit.
Of Hamas stayed as a relevant book for centuries and centuries after the so-called life and death of Jesus and resurrection. For centuries, the shepherd of Hamas was considered to be gospel, considered to be authentic. The gospel of Barnabas was considered to be authentic for a long period of time before the church that was supported by the government that came out of Rome decided that it was no longer gospel. And when he talks about these things holding up to the scrutiny, well, if your base measurement is based on what the Orthodox Christians decided in and around 369, what was going to be the canon, then of course, if they said, well, you know, we're going to go with this, what Justin Martyr was reading, what Irenaeus was reading, and we're going to follow that line and just go based on those guys and their primary books, then yeah, all of the books are going to be compared to that. That does not make it true or false. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make it true or false if you're comparing it to a grouping of books that you have already decided is the true book. It would be if the Gnostics would have won. So at that point, if you were saying that the Gnostic books, and the Gospel of Thomas is somewhat Gnostic, but the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, the Apocrypha of John, if these books were decided to be the true books, then people today will be saying, oh, that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, it didn't stand the test of time because comparatively, it's not true, because compared to what was established, whoever gained the Christian power decided what was true. It wouldn't work in this comparison. So those books, the books you have today, will be the ones that they say, no. And then it's interesting, you talk about pseudepigraphical writers. We know that only about 6 or 7 of the writings attributed to Paul actually were written by the same author. The others, and the pastoral epistle, no, they're not written by Paul, but yet they're inside your canon. And then he talked about the other books contradicted themselves. Matthew and Luke contradict themselves as far as when Jesus was born, why Jesus was in Bethlehem, where Jesus went after he was born. Did he go to Egypt, or did he go back to Jerusalem, and then go back to Galilee, and then go back and forth for Passover up until the age of 12, and then we don't hear about him anymore? And the angel coming and telling him, oh, you can come out of Egypt now. And they went to go see, and this is when Herod Antipas had passed away. Herod Antipas was ruling Judea. Was ruling. So he went to Galilee. There are contradictions between Matthew and Luke as far as the birth of Jesus. If you don't believe it, go read it in a comparison side by side. You'll see that Luke says that they went straight from Bethlehem during the year that Hyrcanus was governor of Syria, which would be 6 CE, and they went up to Jerusalem after 40 days, and then they went to Galilee in 6 CE. You read the Matthew version, Herod the Great was alive, but Herod the Great died no later than 4 BCE, so the time frame is an impossibility. And Matthew says that they went directly to Egypt until Herod died. So Jesus had to have been born long before 4 BCE in order for that to happen.
Right.
So Luke saying that Jesus was going back and forth until he was 12 would mean that Jesus was 12 years old around 18 BCE. But according to Matthew, Jesus, who would have had to at least been born by 4 BCE, no later than that. Maybe they only spent a couple of weeks down in Egypt. But it could be longer. So that means in 4 BCE, if Jesus was turned 1 in 3 BCE, then Jesus, of course, is 9 when Hyrcanus is governor? You see how the math just ain't mathing. So when he says that there are contradictions, we can find an easy contradiction with Matthew and Mark. With Matthew and Luke. So they try to justify their Bible and try to solidify that their Bible is the right.
Shit, let's go back to the beginning. There's a contradiction, Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. But people love to talk about the New Testament, so he's breaking it down. Shouts out to the coach.
Bible, and what you're reading is the correct story of the life and death and resurrection of this Jesus character. But even when you read the resurrection story, the stories don't add up. There are differences. One person got a whole damn earthquake happening. Nobody else knows an earthquake.
And nobody else knows an earthquake.
These stories have contradictions all within themselves. They just ignore them or try to explain them away in such a way. Oh, well, 10 people watching, or 10 people are going to notice different things. Everybody's going to notice a fucking earthquake. Okay? Get real.
For real.
Let's be real. Especially one strong enough to move a whole damn boulder. So there's that. And there's 500 zombies walking around. People are going to notice. So all of this stuff is just make-believe, and apologists are just trying to confirm what people already agree with. They really aren't true scientists. So always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. The journey, the vibration.
Good journey and vibrations. Now, on to the meat and potatoes with Durante Lamar with what really leads Christianity.
whole lives inside the religion without ever asking the one question that could explain everything they've ever seen in a church. Who actually leads Christianity? Most Christians spend their whole lives inside the religion without ever asking the one question that could explain everything they've ever seen in a church. Who actually leads Christianity? We assume it must be the pastors or the theologians or the denominations or the scholars whose commentaries line the shelves of Christian bookstores.
Now, this is my first time hearing this, so we listen to this together. But real shit, personally, I always thought the head of all the churches was the Roman Catholic Church in the Vatican. But now we're about to hear from the next pastor on what really leads the church. Let's get it.
But once you start paying attention, not to theology, but to the sociology, you begin to realize something unsettling. The people we think are in charge aren't the ones shaping the religion at all. Christianity isn't guided from the top down by divine authority. It's shaped from the bottom up by human behavior, cultural mood, emotional needs, and collective social pressure. What we call Christianity is not the product of theologians crafting doctrine. It's the product of ordinary people deciding which beliefs they're willing to accept, perform, defend, and emotionally invest in. And every institution in the religion, from the pulpit to the publishing house, quietly adjusts itself to whatever the people have already chosen to believe. This is the part of Christianity no one wants to talk about. The real leaders aren't the ones with titles. The real leaders are the crowd. Let's start here. Christian pastors are church leaders, not religious leaders. Most Christians never pause long enough to consider the difference between a church leader and a religious leader. Yet the difference is enormous and shapes everything about how Christianity actually functions. The modern pastor sits at the head of a congregation, but their authority is local, not theological. Their day-to-day work is the work of a practitioner, managing the life of the church, sustaining weekly community rhythms, performing rituals, supervising volunteers, offering comfort, and packaging moral encouragement as theology. They are the custodians of tradition, not the creators of it. Their training prepares them to maintain spiritual practices, not to author doctrine. And because they stand in front of a congregation every week, most people assume pastors must somehow be the ones determining what Christianity believes. But that's not how this system works at all. Sociologically speaking, a true religious leader is someone who defines doctrine, shapes theological boundaries, resolves interpretive disputes, and ultimately decides what counts as acceptable belief. A religious leader determines what the faith is and is becoming. Pastors do not and cannot do that work. Their sermons draw from pre-approved doctrines. Their teachings rely on established theological systems. They do not create Christianity. They perform a version that was handed to them by denominational boards, publishing houses, cultural norms, and popular consensus. In that sense, the pastor is less an architect and more an interpreter of a script written by someone else. They shepherd people within a framework they didn't build. They curate the emotional and social vibe of the church to make those pre-existing beliefs feel relevant, comforting, and authoritative. But they are not the ones who determine what those beliefs are in the first place. A pastor is to Christianity what a yoga instructor is to Hinduism, a facilitator of practice, not a shaper of doctrine, or like a therapist practicing within the field of psychiatry. They apply the concepts, but they do not sit on the board that decides diagnostic criteria or foundational theories. Pastors operate at the level of performance, not production. They are the hands and the feet of Christian tradition, but not the mind that creates it. And this misunderstanding, confusing pastoral leadership with religious authority, is one of the key reasons so many people mistake Christianity's emotional delivery system for its theological engine. Let's move into the second point. There is a profound and long-standing disconnect between most churches and the institutions that actually produce doctrinal research, and the gap is not accidental, it's structural. Many Christians assume that seminaries, universities, and biblical scholars shape what churches teach on Sunday, but that assumption could not be further from reality. Academic theologians spend their lives immersed in ancient texts, philology, archaeology, anthropology, Near Eastern history, Greco-Roman literature, and the philosophical evolution of religious ideas. Their work is slow, meticulous, and grounded in evidence. Meanwhile, the churches that claim to value biblical truth are largely indifferent to scholarly findings. Christians do not read academic work, pastors do not teach academic work, and denominations rarely incorporate academic findings unless the conclusions can be made to sound inspirational, familiar, or unthreatening. Pastors know that if they stood up on a Sunday morning and presented the actual state of biblical scholarship, the textual contradictions, the historical faiths, the mythological layers, the socio-political context, or the literary shaping of scripture, they would risk confusing their congregations, destabilizing belief, and ultimately shrinking attendance. So the practical reality is that
Chicago
academic
going against the
Christianity and church
Bengals.
Christianity operate
Chicago
like
going
two
against the
parallel
Browns,
universes.
and Sanders just threw a
Academic Christianity
goddamn
lives
pick.
in libraries, conferences, journals, and PhD programs. It's rigorous, critical, and
Shout out to
constantly
Chicago.
evolving.
They killing it out right now.
Various conferences, journals, and PhD programs. It's rigorous, critical, and constantly evolving. Folk Christianity, however, the version most believers practice, is emotional, simplified, story-driven, and passed along through sermons, songs, memes, and cultural repetition. These worlds rarely touch because they're not designed to touch. The average pastor is not trained to engage the cutting edge of scholarship, and even if they were, the institutional incentives push them away from teaching anything that might disrupt the emotional continuity of the congregation. The result is a religion where the people in the pews think they're hearing timeless truth, while the scholars in the academy quietly acknowledge that the church is operating with information that has been outdated for decades or even centuries. When we say that most theological institutions do not represent contemporary religious thought or doctrines, we're naming a fundamental tension inside Christianity. Academia and the church are speaking two entirely different languages, and neither of them actually governs what the religion is in practice. Academic institutions describe what Christianity was, how beliefs developed, how text evolved, how doctrines shifted, and which traditions emerged from which historical pressures. Their work is retrospective and analytical. Churches, on the other hand, perform what Christianity feels like today, an emotionally curated, culturally flavored version of the faith that reflects the needs, fears, desires, and social norms of the present moment. But neither group holds real authority over what Christianity is right now. Seminaries can publish all the corrected interpretations they want. They can demonstrate that a certain passage doesn't mean what people think it means, or that a doctrine has no biblical foundation at all. But churches will simply respond, "We don't care." And they don't care because their job is not to be academically accurate. It is to be emotionally functional. People in the pews gravitate towards whatever sounds comforting, familiar, and socially safe. They embrace the version of Christianity that protects their identity, preserves their community, and reduces cognitive dissonance. As a result, the religion lives in a kind of interpretive freefall, where neither scholars nor pastors truly steer the direction of belief. This disconnection creates a leadership vacuum at the heart of the faith. No one is actually in charge of defining Christianity as a coherent belief system. So the religion becomes whatever collection of ideas people can comfortably hold without destabilizing their social world. So who is actually leading Christianity? When you finally step back and ask the uncomfortable question, so who is actually leading this thing, you discover why so few people within the faith ever want to answer it honestly. It's not the theologians who produce careful scholarship that almost no congregation ever reads. It's not the seminaries, which operate more like academic archives than engines of belief formation. It's not the denominational boards, which exist mostly to maintain branding and organizational stability. And it is certainly not the pastors or apologists who function more like charismatic translators of whatever the crowd is already comfortable believing. The surprising truth is that Christianity is led from the bottom up, not the top down. Its real architects are the people themselves, the collective, uncredentialed, informal, emotional consensus that emerges from millions of believers shaping their religion through their preferences, fears, and cultural habits. The true leaders of Christianity are popular influencers, viral sermons, cultural moods, political anxieties, family expectations, and generational shifts in what feels morally acceptable. Christianity drifts wherever the social current pushes it. A meme, a soundbite, a worship song, or a charismatic public figure can reshape belief far faster than any theological institution. In this way, Christianity is not a religion guided by expertise. It is a religion guided by participation. It evolves through use, repetition, and emotional resonance. Whatever people are willing to embrace, defend, and perform becomes the new definition of the faith.
Damn. So it's not the Catholic Church. Holy shit. Shouts out to Devontae Lamar, man. This is a great This is a great lesson.
Christianity is, at its core, a crowdsourced religion, shaped not by those who study it, but by those who rehearse it. So if Christianity isn't being steered by theologians, pastors, or institutions, then how is the religion actually led? Sociologically, every religion evolves through three primary forces: beliefs, behaviors, and boundaries. And all three are driven not by doctrine, but by social dynamics. First, beliefs are shaped by popular sentiment. People believe what they want to believe, and over time, leaders adjust to match the emotional climate of their congregations. This is why doctrines that were once considered heretical can become mainstream within a generation. The community changes first, and leadership rewrites the theological story afterward. Within a generation, the community changes first, and leadership rewrites the theological story afterward. Second, behaviors are guided by cultural norms. When society shifts its understanding of morality, identity, or justice, churches eventually fall in line and then retroactively claim that the Bible supported the new position all along. This retrofitting allows churches to maintain the illusion of theological stability while quietly following culture's lead. Thirdly, boundaries are determined by social comfort. Most believers do not ask, what does doctrine actually teach? They ask, what interpretation will keep me safe with my family, my friends, my pastor, or my community at large? Boundaries are enforced not by scripture, but by social pressure. This dynamic explains why Christianity often appears fluid, contradictory, and selectively enforced. The religion moves wherever social approval moves. In practice, Christianity is guided not by divine revelation, but by the path of least relational resistance. It changes to protect belonging, not truth, and that is why the faith feels so adaptive and inconsistent from generation to generation. When you trace all the threads back to their source, the quiet puppeteer pulling the strings behind Christianity is not scripture, doctrine, or ecclesiastical authority. It is relative popular opinion. This is the thesis that makes every other observation snap into focus.
What's good, baby?
Christianity presents itself as ancient, fixed, and authoritative, a timeless truth passed down unchanged through the centuries. But in practice, the religion shifts like a weather pattern because its true engine is the collective emotional need of its followers at any given moment. Popular opinion determines what counts as sin, what gets framed as God's will, which doctrines rise to prominence, which scriptures are conveniently ignored, and which social issues are elevated into spiritual battles. As the community's needs, fears, and cultural influences change, so does the shape of the religion. Church leaders then step in to retroactively attach theological language to whatever the people have already accepted, creating the illusion that the shift came from the top rather than from the pews. This is why Christianity can reinvent itself endlessly without ever admitting that it has actually changed. In reality, Christianity is not a top-down system of divine commands. It is a bottom-up system of human consensus wrapped in the language of divine authority, as is all religion. The hierarchy exists mostly to sanctify the choices the community has already made. Christianity survives not by enforcing doctrine, but by absorbing the mood of the crowd and giving it a spiritual vocabulary. For all the focus on pastors, theologians, and denominations, the real reason popular opinion leads Christianity is embedded in the very structure and psychology of the religion itself. The Protestant Reformation shattered any hope of centralized authority by creating thousands of competing traditions, each claiming biblical legitimacy. Once authority was decentralized, Christianity functionally became a marketplace where believers could choose the version that best suited their emotional and cultural needs. In the American context, this dynamic grew even stronger. Religion became a consumer product, and churches were forced to compete for members by offering the most appealing, least disruptive, most identity-affirming interpretation of the faith. This competition created an emotional reward system. People gravitated toward the churches that reinforced their worldview and validated their internal narratives. Conformity was rewarded with belonging, and deviation was punished with social and relational loss. Pastors who depend on attendance and giving for institutional survival quickly learn that challenging popular opinions carries economic consequences. As a result, they follow the people, not the other way around. In the 21st century, the rise of digital media and algorithmic culture accelerated this bottom-up dynamic. Influencers, TikTok preachers, YouTube apologists, and viral worship moments now shape belief far more rapidly and widely than seminaries ever could, creating a feedback loop where what is popular becomes what is considered true. Layered on top of this is the social identity function of Christianity. Doctrines survive not because they are theologically sound, but because they protect belonging, preserve family harmony, reinforce political identity, or maintain cultural continuity. A belief stays alive only if it keeps the group intact. These structural, economic, emotional, and technological forces together explain why popular opinion has always been the real authority in Christianity. The religion has never been guided by doctrinal purity. It's always been guided by whatever interpretation keeps the community coherent, the pastor employed, and the believer emotionally secure. This is the engine beneath the entire system. Emotionally secure. This is the engine beneath the entire system. A faith shaped from the bottom up, disguised as a faith delivered from the top down. When you step back from the mechanics of Christianity and look at the broader pattern, the real revelation is not about any single denomination or doctrine. It's about the nature of religion itself. Christianity is simply the clearest case study for a truth that applies across nearly every faith tradition. Religion is not a top-down belief system. It is a bottom-up social technology shaped by the emotional needs, cultural conditions, and identity pressures of the people who perform it. What looks like divine authority from the outside is, in practice, a negotiation of human desires from the inside. Communities adopt the beliefs that stabilize them, reinforce their identity, protect their psychological comfort, and maintain social cohesion. Doctrines survive not because they are true, but because they are useful. Useful for belonging, for meaning, for order, for coping, for community continuity. That's why Christianity has been able to morph endlessly across centuries, not because the religion is divinely adaptable, but because the people who inhabit it demand that it adapt to them. Christianity does not change because theologians reinterpret scripture. It changes because popular sentiment shifts, and leaders must retrofit theology to keep pace with the emotional reality of their congregations. This insight exposes the deeper logic of religious behavior. People are not obeying doctrine, they are obeying social comfort. They follow the faith that feels familiar, rewarded, and reinforced by the community around them. And pastors, far from being the architects of belief, spend most of their time chasing the congregation's emotional center of gravity, adjusting rhetoric and emphasis to align with whatever the people already feel, fear, or desire. Religion is not sustained by sacred text or theological structures, but by human consensus, social pressure, and cultural momentum. And the humanist and secular community needs to understand this. Popular opinion is and has always been the real puppet master. This understanding not only clarifies why deconversion feels like escaping a social ecosystem rather than just rejecting a set of ideas, but it also highlights why secular communities must be built intentionally. Without the illusion of divine authority, we are forced to confront the real work of constructing meaning, belonging, and ethical frameworks through human collaboration alone. Far from weakening the arguments, this sociological perspective strengthens it, revealing religion not as an otherworldly institution, but as a profoundly human one, shaped by the people who practice it and sustained by the comfort they derive from it. I hope you enjoyed this conversation today. Listen,
This was great. Shouts out to the First Lady of the Hurykane Night Baptist Church. She just did a video.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Show me my opponent, where's my opponent? I'm a killer born, government, you don't want it, break people to components, throw you in the ocean, sleeping with the fishes, bitches, listen, I be on it, start him while he's scoring, pull off in the foreign, don't in 60 seconds, hit the gas, then I'm blowing like a river, feeling like a winner, got my fine chick, about to eat her for dinner, I've been on the mission, never keep me stepping, calling up the ghouls, every bustin' at a bed building, in the lobby, dropping bodies, like a fucking brew, weeds ripping everybody. Show me my opponent, 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 show me my opponent. This is my decision, killing like a villain. Cut you up the ribbons, cause the government is tripping. now I'm up in Cali, chillin' with this baddie. Going all in the baby girl, call me daddy. Riding through the valley, smoking on the fatty. About to get this dirt, straight in Cincinnati. Gotta get this money, get back to the money. Haters looking funny, cause I shot him in the stomach. Motherfucker want to battle, you the one to battle. Pulling out the shot, it make your whole body rattle. Don't wanna kill the chatter, see your body shatter. Fill it with the hurricane, everybody scatter. Show me my opponent, 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 show me my opponent.
You know, shouts out. You already know. You already know. You already know. Let's get it.
Asiatic, real black man, I'm crafted in God's image. Lyrically, I'm a savage and go from the planet. With the spawn grip, boom, I ain't going nowhere. You better get used to it. Equipped with the toolage. And I ain't talking about no handgun. I'm in bad lab and holding the game for ransom. Run me mine, and I don't want my chips to circulate. Fast food for the CEO. Rotating them on dinner date. Let's on well trained. Fair to say that I've been a great stuck in your weight class within us. I'm heavyweight shapers with the blows. Quick feet like I lead. Joe Lewis when I do them, leave them flat in the ring. John Kemp when I lift off. Finish like Dominique. Underrated like Pippen when I kept bringing a ring. Put in a lot of work, my best interest for the team. Just give me the hand off and I'ma run it up the scene. Fake smiles, fake nods, when you hear me on the beat. On my phone against the odds, I'ma keep on doing leaks. I'm a treasure in the mud, full of dirty side. I'm a butcher undiscovered and I ain't been found. I represent for all my brothers above or underground. And all the black queens, it's your flowers and crowns.
You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. It's time to unload, the drama unfold. My 44 cold, taking your soul, never reload. Where do we go? The battlefields make it explode, but the government kill the ball with every flow. I'm the infamous. The fans, they just the same and they implement all the tactics to get quick with these instruments. With these sentences, shaking one in the instant. Quick Hurykane is the name, you better know who you're dealing with. Style master, slow it down cause I'm faster. Bastard in the dark abyss, that's where I cast you. Natural disaster, I'm the final chapter. Happy running in circles like hamsters, little bastard. I'm the warrior, battlefield looking glorious. Skills is so notorious, kicking your ass like Morpheus. The anomaly, speaking new philosophy, speaking with the velocity, cause a lot of atrocities. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. You want this hip hop, the realest hip hop. Everybody love this hip hop, let's give them hip hop. Headed to the rendezvous, we was all strapped up, blacked up in a 6-man crew. About to go while the do what we do. Headshot to a fed, now he's looking on his new fresh suit. Went in the building, had to shoot at the front desk. The guards was upset, then he got shot in the damn neck. Bass check, we gon' need that shit for the room. Gotta hack these computers, get this money and move. Before we move, plant the C4 quick. Then we get to the whip, dropped off, then explode that bitch. At the HQ, watching the news, sipping brew with the crew, smoking weed, gotta plan the next move. Where we gonna go, what we gonna do? Hit another black site, CIA wouldn't know what to do. So we creep in this bitch like Splinter Cell and kill a whale. All you fucking feds get sent to hell like Ripperville. You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunist, who was shooter. Revolutionary opportunist, who was made it out the mission. I must stay. The sun rays shine on my gun in the midst of the gunplay. Sunday was a fun day. The fun way to decapitate a fed, blew his brains on the lunch tray. Gun sprayed, the shot a fed on a brunch date. Then I called a banker slipping on lunch break. Fuck sake, you niggas off of the cupcake. Pin that politicians, I need some fucking trunk space. Drop the car to the pier, they getting dropped off. See the witnesses, their heads is getting knocked off, popped off. Please don't give the semantics. I'm just trying to breach the building, get the schematics. Then pull up with the crew with automatics. Light fires up, the people running in panic. Creeping through that bitch like Splinter Cell and Killer Whale. All you fucking feds get sent to hell like Ripperville. Revolutionary opportunist, who was? You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunist, who was on the road in a high-speed chase. Switching lanes and I still managed to shoot the fucking cop in the face. Hit the sunroof, baby, grab that RPG. Shoot the fucking helicopter before it shoots at me. Shot that bitch, then it fell in the sea. Then the fed got close, I got the shooter with the SMG. Black truck, yeah, 4-6 times. Land on a cop car, yeah, y'all, the exposure was fine. Back to the hood, got away from the law. Have to switch out the car, chop shop, have to strip it for parts. On the road in the new whip, about to ride out to a new lick. We about to lead the feds fucking clueless. Rebel and the nuisance, revolutionary is the movement. The feds wanna see what I'm doing. Creeping on their ass like Splinter Cell and Killer Whale. Fuck the government, send them to hell like Ripperville. You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunist, who was shooter. Part 3. You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunist, who was shooter. Revolutionary opportunist, who was shooter.
Everybody.
And you're no good to yourself. You ever kill a man, Willie? No, I have.
Bring in that baby.
Kill them all, don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack 'em up. Pack 'em up, motherfucker. We gon' shoot a cop, shoot a fan, shoot a judge in the head, prosecutor and the DA. We gon' leave 'em fuck dead. Don't like my music, so what? Get your crib blowed up. This is war music, only real rebels show up. Infiltrate the base, shoot you in the face. Raid the armory, pull off in the army tank. Fuck the government, shoot they ass to shit. Monetary system dead, time to roll bricks. Loading up the blick, time to catch some bodies, bitch. Everybody gon' be dead in this fucking lobby, bitch. Taking building down with the war leaders in it. Big bang attack, you can call me Vegeta, bitches. Kill them all, don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack 'em up. Pack 'em up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack 'em up. Pack 'em up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack 'em up. Pack 'em up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack 'em up. Pack 'em up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack 'em up. Pack 'em up, motherfucker.
This place will be swarming with CIA and FBI. We go underground? No. They'll be looking for everybody except us. You see, this took brains and guts, which we don't have, right? Move it out.
You already know. Shout out to everybody. Hope y'all enjoy. Hope y'all enjoyed everything. We're gonna play some more. We're gonna play a couple more, 3 more. Y'all already know what it is. Let's hit it. You know it. Shouts out to the First Lady of the Hurykane and Night Baptist Church. Shouts out to everybody that came through to the service. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day. Hope you're having a great Sunday.
Rogue One production.
Let's go.
Hurykane with the dope flow. Go pro with the slow bro. Put your ass with the GoPros and I got a fofo. Everybody know no busy in my dojo. I need to go pro. Wanna keep it in the pen from the bond that I gotta leave over there. Head to the block, gotta drink with the women. Dance back to the crib, smoke a weed with the women. In the bedroom, gotta push it to the limit. Going all night to be throwing up the limit. Out of the bar by the stone of the killing. For the government, cause they know I'm not business. Can't baby girl, what's the type of reposition? Go up here, get back to the finish. Chill like I'm gonna see you with them in the country. I'm gonna put your ass in the street. System overload. Let's go. Look at everything in the building. Let's go. Overload. Look at everything in the building. The bomb in the motherfucking cell. What you gonna do? You niggas ain't living. System overload. Hey. Let's go. Put the motherfucking bomb in the cell. Came from the east side, where the killers and the G's ride. Like a Hurykane bitch up a speed by. You would never be revived. Dead by the seaside, but hijack, make a G5. This thing won't be 5. Never blow that bitch up. Put the shit with a dollar patrol. The motherfucker better run the run. Mama says it's gonna fuck up. You get up in my way. Poison's whip, I gotta get it in the rain. Like the sun, I gotta kill him in the shade. Niggas ain't ready cause I'm running off the stage. Mind the days, gotta looking up the page. Go on the stage, gotta looking up the page. Mind control, we can be able to say. After John, put a bomb in your overload. I do motherfucker building. Put that bomb on the motherfucker ceiling. Niggas ain't living. System overload. I do motherfucker building. Put that bomb on the motherfucker ceiling. Niggas ain't living. Overload. I do motherfucker building. Put that bomb on the motherfucker ceiling. Niggas ain't living. System overload. I do motherfucker building. Put that bomb on the motherfucker ceiling. Niggas ain't living. Overload. I do motherfucker building. Put that bomb on the motherfucker ceiling.
Man, look, my shit just cut off on me, y'all. I don't know what the hell happened. But the fucking shit was going off anyway. But damn, man, I hate how you just kicked me out my own motherfucking shit. But let's get to some more. It's okay here now. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm back. Woo.
Idiocracy became real life. Truman Show is my real life. I'm Neo, that red pill, it ruined my life. They live, they praying for our demise. Even an angel not above falling. Conspiracy theorists, I think that's my calling. Reporting live from the Civil War, I'm recording. With my eyes wide shut, Illuminati wanna see us all in a coffin. Deep of vendetta and vigilantes, yeah, we all revolting.
I think I'm entitled. You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Dodge your monsters in Dark City. Nigga just be real, but try to fuck with me like Resident Evil experiments. Gotta pull the guns out, they kill the quick. The demolition man, they ain't scared of shit. Simon fitness with the case, you prepare for this. I robot, can you see the microchips? Play the nigga forehead over your wrist. They ain't got the nigga live, they be watching shit. Couldn't see the spy wearing your device and shit. People saying they a doctor with no licenses. Got an M&AK for precise hits. Like watchdog, having your device to whip. Make you crash to a motherfucking building, bitch. Pop the clip in the blick, they click bow. Overkill a nigga, they hit a remote vow. Hurricane spit in the flames, is profound. Why these people tripping on gender and pronouns? What about the homeless and government shutdowns? For the government, we shooting them all down. Just like the Matrix, bitch, amazing flips. Shoot you in the face, you bitch, the case dismissed. Send it to the grave, the bitch, they can't convict. I'm the motherfucker from the ancient myth, that came to rip. Body support that from the start in the Hunger Games. Yeah, you bitches will run for. Set the record straight, these niggas ain't on par. White House down, we killing them all, dog.
Idiocracy became real life. Truman Show is my real life. I'm Neo, that red pill, it ruined my life. They live, they praying for our demise. Even an angel not above falling. Conspiracy theorists, I think that's my calling. Reporting live from the Civil War, I'm recording. With my eyes wide shut, Illuminati wanna see us all in a coffin. Deep of vendetta and vigilantes, yeah, we all revolting.
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom.
Hey, you already know what it is. I gotta calm down.
These niggas scared. I guess I gotta tone it down for y'all. Born and raised in the projects, dude. Where we give all these haters the blues. Fuck cops, man, we breaking the rules. Outlaws, yeah, we bringing the tools. I'm a rebel, what the fuck you gon' do? Get on my level, won't get lost in the dust. Ain't gas that I trust. Y'all feds ain't fucking with us. Tell the government enough is enough. Pull up in the truck. Politician getting shot the fuck up. Like a Christmas tree, lighting them up. Got the Sprite in my cup. Sipping lean, about to light up a blunt. As I walk straight up to the front. Ayo in my hand, understand you ain't calling my bluff. Taking limbs off the body with shots. Then I blew up the spot. The whole scene is your burial plot. I saw the news and the aerial shots. I just ready the block. Revolution, are you ready or not? Let me hit you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. This that old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This the old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Pop a clip, time to drop that fool. Never fuck with a project dude. We used to all dodge cops at school. Now we all grown up on the block, that's cool. If the cops come through, they get popped at too. Let me spit this rebel shit on this laid back tune. Because I got you niggas scared of my hype ass tunes. Y'all scared of revolution, better fight back, dude. Let me kick a fed ass with these fly ass moves. Plus I think I got blood on my nice ass shoes. Have to dip to the dealer and cop that cool. Bulletproof, pop the black dash out with the crew. On a mission about to blow up a factory, dude. Got the brain, got the pain and the agony, dude. Got the world news saying this it's a tragedy, dude. Destroy the evil army, then you have to regroup. Say Hurykane is the truth, bitch. Let me hit you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. This the old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Let me get you with this Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know. Let me get you with the Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Wanna smoke? To this old school Detroit flow. This old school Detroit flow. Let them know.
That's right, we free. Rolled up a clip, about to shoot a cop dead in the public. Just that rapper shit, next level shit. Make them think they own grave with the shovel quick. Hurykane be the name, I'm a boss. Metal gear on me, knocking motherfucking heads off. Raise the grave, make the dead walk. Raid every power structure and they motherfucking red cross. About to creep in the White House. Where the fuck the president about to murk that nigga right now? Got my girl with the snipe rounds. Shoot the fed in his head cause the bitch wouldn't pipe down. Motor City is the fight time. Joe Lewis with the hands, give it to you, see the 9 rounds. You can hear that shit from 9 towns. You say Hurykane, put your gun down, I'ma tell them no, 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 no. If they tell you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no. Hurykane got a blast quick. Hold the quarters combat, guarantee you get your ass kicked. Flip a nigga with a mad blitz. Better watch the stab, you can tackle through a glass, bitch. Flying kicks in the flash splits. I'm the last man standing, you be lying in the grass, bitch. About to head to the Pentagon. After that, I'm blowing up temples and synagogues. I know I'm a sinner god, but when I get up there, I'm killing you and your fucking mob. Cause you ain't do your fucking job. All the pain in this world, I can't spell a fucking rhyme. Create us a newer earth. Cast the evil government to the ends of the universe. Now they telling me to calm down. I would never put my fucking gun down. I'ma tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no, 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 no. If they want you to comply, better tell them no. Shouts out to everybody. You already know.
Yeah. 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 Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Tired of the praying, tired of the meditate, tired of you false prophets taken from the congregation, tired of United Nations, Council of Foreign Relations, controlling my population. Propaganda been here for ages. Evil reptilians, calling black people simians. Bitch, I'm an native Indian, Cherokee with the businesses. I don't think you're feeling this. Middle finger up to your government. The president's a motherfucking puppet, bitch. Tell lies to the motherfucking public. Democrats, Republicans, Supreme Court, summon dick. EPA, FDA, FCC on that sucker shit. Control the shit on TV. The radio is the same too. Everybody is fake, dude. They don't wanna hear that damn truth. That murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Freedom is a state of mind. Take your time and redefine your peace of mind. Would be sublime, but it gotta be here. Fuck afterlife. They keep us in fear every day and night. Cops killing brothers every day and night. So I gotta live every day and night. Watching my back with this green and white. CIA, NSA, watching us every day. Social media, internet, record every word you fucking say. We're categorized in a long list. Label us terrorists. Most of y'all ain't aware of this. So you gotta prepare for this. Government shut down. Who gonna get them bucks now? Same evil bloodlines. The Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, control the war on both sides. We gon' wake up and realize these are the end times. Let's destroy their enterprise. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Tell me why they run the world. Murderers, liars, thieves, run the world. Powers that be, they run the world. Lord, tell me why they run the world.
That's right. You gotta ask some questions. Lord, why these evil people run the world? Oh yeah, because I said slaves obey your earthly masters. My bad. Fuck you, God. Fuck you too, dude, bitch. You guys, yeah, that's what's up. Pastors been smear campaigns. Yeah, oh, they won't let me click on it in my other phone. So like you probably might have to like put it on one of my community post comments. You know, so I can see what you're trying to send me. They won't let me click on it in this. And my other phone is on that bullshit. So if you can, put it on one of my community posts as like a comment or something, so I can be able to watch it after I get done with the live. So I can so I can see what you're talking about. But we're gonna play a couple more. Leia Lauder. Leia Lauder sound familiar. Just put the Leia community. Oh, snap. That's what's up. Good looking, Monta. missing a long time.
Let's go.
Baby, now.
Stop the missing, telling of a man in the opposition. Gotta get a fan in the top position. I'm gonna win, I'm apocalyptic. All the different livers that are shocked and spirit. You need to be down to a sound to hearing. See that on my truck, I'm a commandeering. Try to motherfucker through 1,000 buildings. You with the blaze of a chopper building. Like from a fantasy, if I'm proud of building. With a full time, can I shoot a child building? Y'all motherfuckers ain't no competition. I'm a hurricane bitch, better pay attention. Look at the road, straight path, where to go. Around the world like a merry-go. Cause the wind blows, I take the soul. Stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. You look how they can do with this repetition. Yeah, stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. You look how they can do with this repetition. Yeah, stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. You look how they can do with this repetition. Yeah, stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. You look how they can do with this repetition. Yeah, pay attention. This feeling of a man is the only mission. If I'm in a river, that they go fishing. And chop a motherfucker like a Romy engine. Take those souls to a cold dimension. Use that wind cut through the tendons. Don't start on the through the building. I'm a president through the ceiling. This for the vicious, a witness, the mistress that speak the richness, the hitless, cause I've been on my shit list. I get a motherfucker, get a hit with a split kick. Hurricane coming in my flow on the instant. You better get kept, get time to the wind, bitch. Pull the fire down to the ground, don't win, bitch. Pull out my town to the fucking building. Stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. Look, I gotta get up with this repetition. Yeah, just stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. Look, I gotta get up with this repetition.
I make sure I
stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. You gotta get it with this repetition. Yeah, stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. Y'all motherfuckers better stop and listen. You gotta get it with this repetition. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey.
No. Brainstorm.
Let me get you with the lyrical magic of the flame of Abraxas. Killing the government cause they chained up the masses. They are the fastest, I'ma kill them with the fastest. Niggas the bullets, it don't matter, I'm the baddest. Flipping your asses in my dome and expansion. This is my world, I got the home through the bandit. Shooting the family, you can dead in the bandit. Calling the Nick, I gotta pull out the candy. Regulate again that you devastated until I hit it. You again, shot at the elevator, I elevate the elevator, throw over delegators until your fucking wife. But you're permanently separated, the motherfucker gotta win. Let the end begin, I destroy everything in the end. If I'm a band, throw the bitch in your den, then I gotta do it all of revenge. Kill your belly to fans, build a figure to the elite. Motherfucker foot of the seat, and I came here to put him to sleep. The fucking sheep, all I got to delete. Every motherfucking NPC, they keep fucking with me. My flow stay intergalactic with the blades in my packet. Full-time cannon, pull it straight out the jacket. Making a panic, see it run, they reacting. Look at my actions, cause the beautiful reactions. Releasing the bracket with the flow I be spitting. Fighting the government cause I'm so unforgiving. I am the wind, I will cut you the ribbons. With this wind, I can cut new beginnings. In the end, I can show you the limit. With this blade, cut through your dimension. Pay us ready cause I'm a whole nother villain. Hacking and planning, that's a whole nother mission. The realest that never spit it, don't ever forget that hurricane. I'm the motherfucking guy to win bang. It's strictly government, I gotta do it again. I gotta motherfucking shoot him again. The realest that never spit it, don't ever forget that hurricane. I'm the motherfucking guy to win bang. It's strictly government, I gotta do it again. I gotta motherfucking shoot him again. The realest that never spit it, don't ever forget that hurricane. I'm the motherfucking guy to win bang. It's strictly government, I gotta do it again. I gotta motherfucking shoot him again. The realest that never spit it, don't ever forget that hurricane. I'm the motherfucking guy to win bang. The strictly government, I gotta do it again. I gotta motherfucking shoot him again.
Hey, shouts out to Crystal. Let's go. We in Crystal City at the Hurykane Night Chapters Church. Though I gotta show love.
Who's that lounge? Who's that lounge? Who's that lounge?
baby girl got some fashion, popping out the wagon, in the club dancing. Back to the crib, baby girl want some passion. Let's go make some magic. Shit is outstanding. In the bedroom, seeing stars in the planets. Hit it from the back and the front. More than a month. Clapping her cheeks while I'm smoking on the blunt. Blueberry blunts, fuck her in the trunk. In the parking lot, we be gone like a motherfucker. Lights, camera, got your girl. It's time to make a movie. You can be a thing, go and slim good. Keep them glasses on or take it off. Let me break it off. Falling from the light to the dog at the park. Smash it in the car, going in the raw. We don't give a fuck about the motherfucking law. Baby, you a star, known it from the start. Sitting in my chair at that motherfucking bar. Who's that lounging? Who's that lounging? I smell sex. Who's that lounging?
Right.
Who's that lounging? Who's that lounging? I smell sex. Who's that lounging? It's a milk in a red dress, Fran got a blue dress. Take her to the room, baby girl, what to do next? Time to change the mood set, baby girl too wet. And her friends working on my dick by the pool check. Fuck her in the pool bag, put her in the suplex. Baby, yeah, fuck her to the beat, yeah. Hit her from the back and the front. I ain't tryna stunt. Baby said she love me, but I treat her like a munch. Eat this shit for lunch, did that shit for months. In Cougar Town, I've been gone like a motherfucker, gotta make her feel it. Baby, can you dig it? I ain't saying that in the motherfucking minute. Give her rest of business, smash it in the kitchen. Dining room, living room, let the neighbors hear it. Lanes to the ceiling, scrolling and I'm drowning in it. If I have a heart attack, well, I'll be dying in it. Baby, you a star, known it from the start. Sitting in my chair at that motherfucking bar. Who's that lounging? Who's that lounging? I smell sex. Who's that lounging? I smell sex. Who's that lounging?
Shouts out to Jordan.
When you know, you know. 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 When you know, you know.
When you know yourself, you see the vision, multi-dimension, parallel worlds which you ascended. Shot to work, in the work, I was an introvert, brought out the shell, time to put it work, I'm in the verse. At the government, Democrats and Republicans, fuck a mulligan, only get one shot, then I'm done with it. I'm the master, I calculated the data with dark matter, using the elements, make the space shatter. Hate chatter, fed softer than cake batter. Let's take matters from Earth to space battles, like an anime, from Sunday to Saturday. Using alchemy, playing with magic like I'm a fantasy. Final boss, the blade longer than Sephiroth. Black Messiah, hell yeah, I bear the cross. I'm a rebel, fight for a cause. Universal law, fight the enemy through the stars.
When you know, you know. 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 When you know, you know.
When you know yourself, you see the power, the very power that turn the enemies to cowards. They get devoured. I turn the minutes into hours. They look sour. Hurykane, it's like the clock tower. Spit the mantra, analytical monster. With the truth, I'm a conquer. Enemies acting bonkers. I'm exuberant, stay maneuvering. Hooligan, super kick to the moon again. Hell no, I ain't doing no. Destroy the temple. I'm using powers of elementals. So essential to my team, despite the differential. I'm a warrior, keep it simple. My flow make it triple. Instrumental, cause it did mention no time ripples. Do good into 2 bicycles, I slice missiles. Fuck the government, I turn tanks into bicycles. I'm a rebel, fight for a cause. Universal law, throw the enemy through the stars, kill them all.
When you know, you know. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. When you know. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. When you feel. Yeah.
Better know thyself, you better listen. Make it take you hear me. Better know thyself, you better listen. Hear me. Better know thyself, you better listen. Better take thyself, better know thyself, you better listen. Let that beat rock. Make it take you. Better know thyself, you better listen. Let that beat rock. Better know thyself, you better listen. Better know thyself, you better listen. Gotta know thyself, you better listen. Pay attention. Better know thyself, you better listen.
You know? All right. Yeah, we went past our time. So let's go to that last track. You already know. Yeah, 3 hours and 24 minutes. It's all good. Let's get them watch hours right. Say, buddy, be bitches, big it down. Where the hell? I got so many music on this shit. Where is that? I gotta go to my playlist. It's The Flood Is Over. There you go. Playlist. Now, this is the song we gonna play after we done liberating our land. After we done taking this land back, this is gonna be our anthem. Cause the flood is over. You already know what it is.
Just took the government down with a bunch of rounds. Flood is over now. Watch the sun as it peering out the clouds. Let it shine down. The flood is over now. Hurricane just took the government down. Have to shut it down. The flood is over now. Let's watch the sun as it peers out the clouds. Let it shine down. Flood is over, can I get up on a fucking boulder? Now my club got running over. Till they hit the sea, baby, come on over. Smoke with me, when the storm is over. No more government, I'm fucking sober. Hurricane, that's taking over. No more pain, weight on your shoulders. Kill Illuminati with the shiny hoe. You Templar, biggest is high and slow. You 30, get your body blow. Ain't no way for the leak, kick in your dough. I'm like Craig goes with the guy wall. I'll turn this world to a rag and rock. Ain't scared to blast a shot, blast the cops, smash the blast. Remember, we just let the casket drop. Y'all niggas ain't ready for this. Hurricane just wait to clip. Y'all haters be ready to dip. I'm flipping the script. I could have been flipping the brick, but I'm checking off an enemy list. They enemy pissed, send them to the abyss. Coming with a fiery fist. Y'all bitches gon' turn the miss. Big change to the game, if they enemy quit. My name Shell Rain, y'all better admit. Destroy paradigms, I'm making the shit. To a new my friend, kill the enemy quick. Get y'all wick in this bitch, I'm coming to quit. Whole fist, make it flip if you fucking with this. Government saying shit, I got forget. I'm the child of the breath, I blast your bitch. With a blast from the past, let me crack the fifth. Oh, baby, the flood is over now. Hurricane just took the government down. Have to shut them down. The flood is over now. Let's watch the sun as it peeks up the clouds. Let it shine down. Let us all walk down by the river. Roll a bunch of swishers. Drink the whole bunch of liquor. Till the flood is over, nigga. Now let the sun rise on the real niggas. Fuck the government niggas. Let us all walk down by the river. Roll a bunch of swishers. Drink the whole bunch of liquor. Till the flood is over, nigga. Now let the sun rise on the real niggas. Celebrate. The flood is over now. Hurricane just killed the government down. Have to shut them down. The flood is over now. We see the sun as it peers above the clouds. Let it shine down. The flood is over now. Hurricane just took the government down. Have to shut them down. The flood is over now. Let's watch the sun as it peers above the clouds. Let it shine down. Let us all walk down by the river, roll a bunch of swishers, drink a whole bunch of liquor, cause the flood is over, nigga. Now let the sun rise on this real niggas. Fuck the government, nigga.
Oh yeah. Just after 9 p.m. over there. What? Yep, 9:12. Oh man. You already know what it is. Shouts out to the first lady of the Hurykane Night Baptist Church. And shouts out to Jordan, the head of the Hurykane Night Baptist Church choir. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody in the building. Marvay was good. Shouts out to Solo. Shout out to GBA Radio. Much love. So my God, this Crystal is cool. California love all day. Shouts out to Live and Learn. Eyes wide shut in the building. You already know what it is. I think I said GBA, Vilified Nation. Oh yeah, can't forget about the celebrity that came in the building. Capone Bone from the Bone Thugs and Harmony subgroup Mo Thugs. Yes, we had a celebrity in the house earlier. You know what I'm saying? I had to show off my little fast shit, my fast tracks. You know what I'm saying? We had a celebrity in this motherfucker earlier. You know what I'm saying? We gotta show love. We gotta show love. I'm talking about Mo Thugs. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This is from back in the day, dog. He's a legend. You have Mo Thugs in the building. You know what I'm saying? And it's an honor. It's an honor to have him in the church. You know what I'm saying? Felt great. You know what I'm saying? And shouts out to Comic Brandon. He's a stand-up comic. You know what I'm saying? I consider him one of the motherfucking celebrities that's going out there to do the shit. Shouts out to Tony Mack, another comic. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out, who else? Who else stopped over here? Shit, shout out to my homeboy from high school, Tony Thunder. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on the indie scene. On the indie wrestling scene and shit. And shout out to my homeboy Daniel Wolf. Lone Wolf in the building. And all the producers I ever worked with, Phenom Rogue One, Dirty Boy, Boo Dollar, my homeboy from high school, Psycho ENT, you know what I'm saying? It's just like shouts out to everybody I done features with, Jordan, Low Key, Relentless, C City, Live and Learn, DJ Overtime, Sir Drop, Chuck the God. Soon, I got a track with Bearded, you know what I'm saying? Get ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta work on Jordan's track. But just been kind of going through it right now. Just like just dealing with loss, and I want to come to the new track with a fresh mind and a clear mind. I want to get all this shit off. Get my meditation on, the RP to my homeboy, H Deuce. So it's like, and plus my uncle last month, like his birthday coming up this month. And plus a whole bunch of other loss that, I kind of don't want to talk about online. But like it's real deep, it's real heavy. So this is like a counseling session for me. You know what I'm saying? At church you gotta get your testimony. So it is what it is. Going through it right now, and I'm putting all my sins on the altar of the God of fire, and the God of wind, and the God of storms. Hurykane be my name. Hurykane Night Baptist Church. I'm stupid, y'all. But real shit. Really, it's like what Marvay said in the chat. It's like what Marvay said, hang around like-minded people, hang around people that's gonna uplift you. Hang around people that's gonna, help you out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, keep a good positive energy and like ended up, like spread, like reciprocate the same love you get for the others, engage with your people, you know what I'm saying? And just, to show love. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody's out there going through something, you try to reach out if you can, help if you can, but if you can't, all you gotta do is sit back and watch.
But at least try to be like, yo, dog, you good? Most of the time it's like, hell no, dang, I'm struggling. I'm going through some inner problems and shit. I'm falling back into some shit I don't want to get back into. I'm like, okay, well, there's nothing I can do about that. That's a you problem. So you gotta, try to meditate, try to do something you love to do. Music, art, literature, go for a run, go exercise, go punch a bag, you know what I'm saying? Even a phone agrees. Go chill in nature. You know what I'm saying? But don't destroy yourself, you know. Some people, could just be a listening ear. Just get all you can off your chest. I'm here for you. I'm here to listen. What's going on? But and sometimes you gotta let people go through what they go through. And you just gotta just kick back and wait and see if they made it through their storm. That's the part when it comes to worrying. Like, God damn, I'm worried about you. And it's vice versa, man and women, whether it comes friends, lovers, family, what I'm saying? Like, you be worried sometimes. But sometimes when a motherfucker chose their path, you just gotta accept that the person chose their path. So like Bearded say, keep people in your thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Bearded Conversation also, T&B with Monkey Man and For Show TV. Can't forget about them. On Mount Come Up. You know what I'm saying? I think like they got their church services probably either coming up now or probably later on. But if they pop it, I'll stop through, say what up. And for my announcements, shit, I'm a smoke in the honor of my homie. I already drank yesterday, so I ain't gonna be doing no drinking no time soon. I drank a little bit today though. I drank a little bit today. I ain't gonna lie about that. I sipped a little bit. But it wasn't a lot. I don't got a bottle in front of me, so I'm good. But yeah, that's how to kick back, relax, smoke. You know what I'm saying? And they get some meditation on, and then probably come back for an HHN later. If not, we'll probably have a jam session. I'm gonna be on the lookout for everybody. You just see what everybody doing. Give my shout outs and my salutes. Say what up to everybody before I do my meditation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But shouts out to everybody. Make sure y'all keep your head up, keep the bread up, keep your self-awareness up, your spatial awareness up, protect yourself, protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? And if you got family around you, protect them too. And you know what I'm saying? And stay true. And no matter what you're going through, I'm here for you. I'm a listening ear. You know what I'm saying? I got your back. I understand. I've been through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell, who knows? I might come back and we might listen to some old Alan Watts. I might grab some Earl Nightingale this time. Who knows? But Earl Nightingale is like a different type of like an inner understanding. It's more like really truly diving deep in how to really be grounded in reality. But like with Alan Watts' perspective, it's more spiritual and like philosophical. What I love about Earl Nightingale, it's like straight up. It's like more like direct. It feels more direct, instead of spiritual. It's more like, to some people it may sound harsh, but nah, Earl is on some direct shit. Who knows? You might do a Bobby Hemmett shit. You might do some Bobby Hemmett. Who knows? It's like, yes, I want to try to get it out there for people that haven't heard, but at the same time, it's a therapy session for me. Because I have to remind myself, don't slip back into the old self. Don't slip back into your old self. Stay true to yourself. Be better, be better, be better. So yeah, so it's like I'm, it is what it is. Shouts out to everybody. Yeah. 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 Everything. Respect Hurykane. We all go through. Shouts out to Jordan. Well, we will prevail. That's right. That's saying the more you dance
And pray the boy your Bible be at peace. Yeah, facts. Go live every day if you can. And aim for promotion, channel check, growing community. Yep. Salute. All right, shouts out to everybody. This is a hurricane tonight. Trap this church. And we'll be back later. We out.